Okay, it says I'm live right now. If this microphone is coming in clear, let me know. I'm actually waiting on it on this side to see if it starts going, because if I can hear it, then it's going to let me know whether or not this thing is clear. Hold up. And if this is your first time at the barbecue, you know, my name's Jeff and I'm your chef. Come on, refresh. All right. First time at the barbecue, you know, my name's Jeff and I'm your chef. Okay, we good to go. We good to go. All right, I just had to make sure the sound was good. Tonight is the West Coast live stream. This morning I did the East Coast live stream. Tonight's the West Coast. And I'm trying this for the month of October because I know we got people from all over the country and we're all trying to catch up with each other on each other's schedule. So I decided I'm going to do morning live streams, do what I got to do during the day, then come back and do night live streams. So I've been busy all day working on stuff. I got new things for the studio came in. I got these floating shelves. I went and picked all that stuff up. I got to go pick up the actual wood because I'm actually building what I want to do in there. What's up, Simply? So I'm going to have to actually go and build my shelves because I want some the same type of red wood look, almost cherry wood that I got out on the patio and stuff. I'm going to have that actually in the studio going around the top of the panels. I got a whole idea because lights got to go up under there. Everything's got to happen. I got an idea, but I appreciate you guys for being patient with me with that little studio over there because it's going to be fun. That thing's going to be fun. But in the meantime, I said, hey, let me at least get my live streams going so YouTube can get me into the live stream algorithm. Because for those who don't know, you do have live stream algorithms. You got short algorithms, long content algorithms, a lot of different algorithms. If you want to be in the live stream algorithm, you've got to drop live streams. A lot of them. YouTube will work you in. The AI and the engineers will see what you're doing and they'll work you in. We're going to get these live streams jumping. I'm telling you. What's up, Miss Yo? So, oh yeah. What up, Melly Mel? Man, I hope everybody's out there working, making money tonight. I'm actually probably going to go to work in about a couple of hours. I went, took me a nap and everything, got up, said, let me do this live stream real quick. Man, tonight's topic is going to be a fun one, because we said we were going to do this. We said, what up, Alicia? What's good, lady? But we were going to talk about are marriages and relationships overrated? Now, it's hit or miss with some people. It depends on what you've been through. Now, if you've been through a lot of things in relationships and, you know, you've had a couple of them, this and that, you might tend to think they're overrated. If you're in a great marriage or a great relationship, you might not think. But it's a good topic, I think, for people to talk about because it lets you know the barometer of like not only the dating scene, but the marriage scene. Because if you look at marriages and divorces right now, when you get married, you say, till death do you part. 50% of marriages, a little over 50%, end in divorce. People ain't even waiting until they die. They're over it already. They're over it. So it's like a little more than half of the people that enter into a marriage are going to end it before death. So that till death do us part is not quite working out. That's why I said in this era, because old school people from back in the day, like our grandparents, some of our aunts and uncles, they have a totally different mindset about marriage, family. You know, what is family? People now have instant families where they're meeting each other on Facebook, meeting each other online, and they're becoming family like within a couple of weeks. They're already meeting the kids within 2 weeks. They're already moving into apartments. It's crazy how relationships work nowadays versus how it used to be. So stop while you're ahead. I know it. So, and I tell folks, man, you've got to, check yourself as far as what era we in. And that's why we've been talking about getting to know people, understanding who people are, how their life, if you fit into it, and that you can use that before you actually get into a relationship with them. You don't want to jump into something just because you're lonely or you're single. Get a cat, get a dog, get cats and dogs, have a hobby, do something. That way you don't rush into an agreement in life you're going to have a hard time getting out of. So it's like, Kelly said, I need a guy that can bake cookies and make candles and work on transmissions. You forgot. No, I'm just kidding. So it's like, so what you want to do is set the barometer for this era. Are we in an era where we need to really start thinking not of marriage, but of divorce? Now, Carlos Boozer, he was a basketball player. He was on a live stream with his fiance. And she actually gave an answer that was probably ill-timed, but it was on point. And they were talking about prenuptials, signing a prenup, because he's a rich guy. And he was like, well, what if we got married and we didn't have a prenup? And she was kind of like, well, I've seen some of my friends go through prenups and go through divorces, and they leave with nothing. They were with their husband. They leave with absolutely nothing. They got to start over from scratch, and it's hard to do. And, I can't see myself being married to a man, leaving the marriage. He keeps all the money and he keeps everything, and I leave with nothing and have to start over. And he wants to have a prenup so she can't get him on the altar. He's a rich guy. She's thinking in the terms of the era that we're in right now. She sees a lot of people getting divorces, whether rich, with kids, without, because the internet has opened the playing field for our minds. We don't sit in the house and think of our family. When we're going through shit, we get on the internet and we see outside of our family now. We don't really sit in the house and work on, like back in the day, we didn't have internet. So when people went through problems, they talked it out. They sat at the kitchen table. Everybody ate as a family. Everybody, you took car rides, you took motorcycle rides, you took walks to the park. Now, the moment you go through problems, what happens? You get on the internet, you do a post. Can't believe some people treat you dirty. We didn't do that in the 80s. We ain't do that in the 70s. We ain't started doing that till the 90s. This is a whole new era. Some people grew up and they never had it to where you only talk to your significant other when you went through a problem. They grew up in the era where when you have a problem, you make a post about it. Can't believe you trust the wrong people and put all your heart and now everybody's in your business. Your relationship becomes a community project now. Everybody's trying to work on you in the chat. It's like, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You kind of want to go old school with it a little bit and say, if this is something I really want to be involved with, why am I putting the community in my business? Why am I making my whole relationship a project, only giving them one side, which is my side, in the chat? In my little profile picture, I'm typing what it is, and everybody's going to side with me because they're my Facebook friends. Everybody's going to side with me because they're my IG friends. Everybody side with me because they're my YouTube friends. They don't even hear the other side. So they're going to bash, and support you instead of being a true therapist sitting there going, you know what? What's going on in your relationship? Like, what's really going on? They don't do that. They go, oh, yeah, man. Fuck her, bro. Fuck him, man. Don't worry about that shit, man. This and that. And it's always where it's going to end up dragging you out of your situation, out of your relationship, out of your marriage, because that's the era we're in right now. We're in the era of hurry up, detach, get what you can get. That's the era that we're in right now. Back in the day used to be, you know what? You need to work on that marriage and, figure things out. And, you got 3 kids together, stay together for the family. There were, back in the day where we come from, there were marriages that they were married 20, 30, 40 years. Even with the kid outside the marriage, the kid would come to the house and be brothers and sisters with us all and everything. Now, the moment somebody it's over. You got some girl pregnant, it's over. Or you cheated on me, it's over. There's no leeway, which is why there are so many divorces, which brings me to, if we know there's so many divorces, why are there so many marriages? It shouldn't be that many marriages. It shouldn't be. They should make, if you want to be married, they should make it cost $15,000 cash to get a marriage certificate. You can't put it on a credit card. You can't. You got to have $15,000 cash to get a marriage certificate. Divorces should be free. Because if you paying $15,000 for a marriage certificate, I guarantee you're going to stick with that person. You trust them and love them enough to come up with 15 G's just to get a certificate to marry them. That's not the cost of the wedding and everything. That's just a certificate. So now you like, well, hell, I love this girl enough to come up with the 15 G's. I'm coming up with the 15 G's. But they got it backwards. To get married, it costs like $25. Everybody gonna get married for $25. It's too cheap. Divorce attorneys get paid a lot. Courts get paid a lot. Because all those divorces cost a lot of money. That's a whole nother ecosphere of business. Divorces are a whole ecosphere of business. Marriage is too easy. $25, go down to court, stand outside, pay somebody $100 to get you. It's too easy. It's too easy. Yep. Then you got annulments out there. It's a lot going on. And I tell folks, man, you've got to look at why are marriages not working out. It's not why divorces are happening. It's why are marriages just not working out? Because a lot of them shouldn't even be entered into to begin with. People are getting married just because they see it on the internet. Oh, they just got married. Look at her dress. Look at him on the cruise. Look at him doing this. Let's do that too. Because I need some content. Let's do that. I want to make some Facebook content. Let's go get married so we could be on the cruise, so we can have the ring, and we could be proposing by the rocks. Let's do that. It's become a content chase right now. And it's just like when holidays come. What happens when the holidays come? Everybody wants to show the gifts they got. Look what my man bought me. Look what my woman bought me. Look at this new watch my man bought me. Look at this new watch my woman bought me. Look at these bracelets. Look at these clothes. It's like a show. It's a fashion show. We didn't have that back in the day because we didn't have internet. The only people that knew somebody bought you some was the people in your neighborhood or your relatives when you went to visit them. Oh yeah, she got me this watch. Oh, that's cool. Now, 40,000 people know your girl got you this watch. 40,000 people you don't even know. 40,000 people clicking like, yeah, man, that's a nice watch, bro. You don't, what they in their business for? Why do you care? But everybody wants those 40,000 likes when the holiday comes. So they hurry up and post. Got me a new Louis bag. Oh man, only got 6 likes on that. Well, back in the day, only 6 people knew because you didn't have internet. Your neighbor knew you got a Louis bag. Your girl at work knew you got one. 2 or 3 of your cousins knew it. That was it. And everybody was happy. Everybody was happy with only 6 people knowing that you got a Louis bag. Only 6. But now you're not happy unless 34,000 people click like on your Louis bag, because that girl's Louis bag got 12,000 likes. That girl's Louis bag got 15,000 likes. You need to get up to 20,000 likes or else your life ain't measuring up to what you see out there on the internet. That's why marriages are failing, because people are not getting into them for the right reasons. I believe it. And that's why, the whole thing with Carlos Boozer, when he asked his fiance, she's already got her foot looking at reality. She's got one foot out the door. She knows half these marriages are ending in divorce. My foot's already, the fact that we ain't even married yet, I'm already thinking about divorce. She's keeping it 100. That's all. And nobody likes that. The fact that, oh man, you better get a prenup quick, bro. She already thinking about divorce. Everybody's thinking about divorce. 1 out of every 2 couples are getting divorced. It's not just her. She's just keeping it 100. That's all. She was like, you know what? I might want to look at a prenup because I don't want to get out of this marriage and start over from scratch at my old age and have to go get a job and have to buy me a house and have to do this. I might think about a prenup. She's a smart woman. Anybody should be thinking, because it's not till death do us part. It's till divorce do us part. And 1 out of every 2 people is getting divorced. It's just how things have been. So prenups should be like average everyday thing. Anybody should get it. So, hey, you know what? We should sign a prenup because there's a 50-50 chance we might make it, 50-50 chance we might not. I just met you last year. I'm 50 years old. I acquired all this shit in my whole life. I don't want you to be with me for 1/50th of my life, 1/50th, but yet you get 1/2 of all my shit. You should get 1/50th of all my shit. If I'm alive for 50 years and I've been with you for 1 year, you should get 1/50th of what I got. That's it, 1/50th. If you're with me for 2 years, you get 1 out of 25. 3 years, 3/50ths, 4/50ths. That's what you should get. But people are saying it's a business now. They'll get married to somebody, hurry up and get pregnant. They'll be together for a couple of years, then divorce, because that's the true bag right there. The divorce is the bag. And these women, they are like, I don't have anything. I just met this man. He's not that intelligent. He thinks I love him like head over heels love him. I'm doing all this shit for him. We travel. We got all these great pictures on Facebook and everything. But guess what? If I divorce him, I can live the real life I want to live. I can take my girls with me now. We can meet men. I'm a millionaire now because I married this guy. I quit my job. I could be a millionaire within 2 years. It's a business deal now. So men with money aren't really looking at marriage as a love thing. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I believe love is out there. Yeah, it's out there, but scams out there too. When people know what you got in the bank, they come in for what you got in the bank. And they gonna use love to get in there. They use that emotional attachment to get into that bank account. They see what cars you drive. They see what house you live. They see how you're living. And you don't know that person that well. They don't know you that well. They just like the one girl that had that baseball player was texting her girlfriend back and forth. She and her girlfriend were texting back and forth. She was like, oh yeah, I looked up his net worth. I looked up his net worth. I know what he's worth. I got my claws in him now. That's what she was texting her homegirl. I got my claws in him now. I saw his net worth. And she tried to run him for his money. And he wasn't having it. He fought back. He had evidence, everything else, cleared his name, got all the sponsors back, got his job back and everything. She was trying to run him. People out there are like that, whether or not you want to believe it. Love is a fairy tale. It's a great fairy tale. It is. And it's out there. Love is out there. But you also got to look when you walk into the dark. There are wolves out there who realize you got something that they want. It's thieves. Thieves of joy. Thieves of life. Thieves of your existence. And they're going to see that and they'll be like, I've been struggling for a long time. And this dude online looking good on Facebook. He looking good on Instagram. I've been struggling for a long time. Man, I could use a nice car. I could use, and they'll, like I said, you can go to college for 4 or 5 years and end up in debt. 4 or 5 years in college, you end up in debt. You be with a man for 4 or 5 years, you can end up with half of his shit. So it's an option. Do I go to college and end up with all these school loans? Or do I marry this man and put in all the hard work I got to put in, be this fake ass person for 4 years, and when I get out of that 4 years, potentially, I get part of a pension, I get this, I get that. If he's rich, I get this, I get cars, I get houses. Do I go to college or do I be somebody's wife and get them that way? And that's why the courts need to adjust things, because divorces are way too easy to get. And too many people are getting in, not applying anything to, even women get ran for their money. If a broke dude marries you, he can get you for alimony. And he might be like, you know what? I'm going to get her. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to marry her, be all the kind of man she want me to be, divorce her. Now I can travel the world and do what I want to do. Now I got that money now. Couple of women have been gotten like that. It ain't just on the men's side. It's on the women's side too. Yeah, thieves of peace. Exactly. Yeah, stuff means nothing and people are slow. Yeah. And that's what it is, man. People, you got to look at the era that we're in right now. And I don't knock marriages. I really don't. And I hope they all work out more than they fail. I hope they just work out, because if you're with the right person, that's your true energy. You're not frauding people and hustling people with these fake marriages we see going on. We see a lot of fake marriages going on for the gram. Let's do it for the gram. Let's do it for content. You see a lot of that going on. It'll implode and they'll get what they deserve out of it. But for the people that are truly trying to be married, trying to work through things, trying to go forward, social media is in the way. Look at Steph Curry and his wife. Steph Curry and his wife been together for a long time. This dude is a superstar, worldwide renowned superstar, and his wife is in the background. Now, when they were together, they were in college, they were equals. They were probably, just as equally famous. She was, a gorgeous lady. He was a handsome young basketball player. They were equals. At some point, he skyrocketed and she didn't go that high up. So Ayesha Curry, she's feeling lost right now, because she's like, you're not the man I married. You're not the guy I was with. You are a superstar. Like, everywhere we go, people wearing your jersey, people wearing theirs. They're not a couple because he's got so much and she's struggling just to have an existence. And I can see it in her, because she makes all of these comments in social media all the time. She tries to joke. She tries to joke so she can kind of fit in with society sometimes. And she does these little off comments and everybody's like, girl, you were the superstar. What are you saying? You're stupid. Because she's trying to fit in. People don't know her position. She is with it's like being with Angela Bassett or something. I don't know, like a superstar. I would have to try to fit in with people because she is so high up and I'd never equal that level. So I have to just play my position and fit in with the people I'm more comfortable around. And I'd have to act like them, joke like them. I couldn't be, highfalutin and stuck up. What up, Lance? I couldn't be up there. So it's like, I see how Ayesha Curry is doing, and she's doing well. I think, they got enough kids. She just needs a hobby. She needs a business. She needs something to occupy her time, because when you're in a marriage like that, you're in an unequally yoked marriage where one person has everything. The star, the fame, the money, the, opportunities, everything. Curry has whatever. And Ayesha's just kind of sitting there like, where do I get in? They've been together for a long time. So, and some relationships are like that, even on our level. Somebody might say, hey, you know what? I work as a school teacher. I make, $40,000 a year. The guy I'm married to makes $110,000 a year. So they're not really equally yoked because he's got to put a lot of input into her life as a husband and wife. And sometimes when you're not equally yoked, you kind of feel that since I'm putting so much in, I should be getting more out of it. You're not putting enough in, I'm putting a ton in. That's where marriages are going left and right, because people are looking on the internet seeing if they're getting the same as this relationship. They'll see two singers together, and this singer has an album, like Taylor Swift got an album doing her thing, and then you got, Kelsey doing his thing in football. So they're pretty much equally yoked when it comes to stardom and money. Jay-Z, Beyonce, same way, they're kind of equally yoked. Then you got somebody like Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys. Even though they were sort of equally yoked, Alicia Keys got with a married man when she met him. And that's what I think that was the downfall of their whole existence. When Alicia Keys got with Swiss Beats, she got with a man that was already engaged with, he was entangled with his ex-wife. He was with the woman. He was married. So she got with a situation, and she's going to lose him in that exact same way, because he was never a man about marriage. He was a man about image. And with his ex-wife, her career wasn't as big as Swiss Beats' career. Alicia Keys' career was big like Swiss Beats, so they thought they were equally yoked. The problem is the way they got together. They got together on quicksand. Easy come, easy go. If they came together on solid ground, neither was married, both were single, both were doing something, they would never have that hanging over their head. So it's a lot going on with marriages now, man. It's different, because like I said, back in the day, people was married till death do us part. That's what it was. Now it's till divorce do us part. And it could be a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years. You don't know. So everybody's walking on eggshells in marriages thinking, is mine going to be next? It's 1 out of every 2 marriages. Is mine going to be next? And nobody wants to be the fool. So nobody puts in the effort and the energy, because they can't gauge where this person is. Are you going to leave me one day? Or are you, I'm not going to leave you. You're going to leave me? 1 out of every 2 marriages end. So you got a whole street full of married couples. A lot of these people going to be divorced in a few years. You just don't know if it's going to be yours or them. You don't know. So everybody is scared. It makes even dating harder now, because everybody's on eggshells with dating. Are you talking to anybody else? Do you have an Instagram? Are you in Facebook Marketplace looking at all these girls? Are you clicking on shit all day on Instagram? Because it's not how it used to be. Back in the day, if I went to high school and I dated a girl in high school, I couldn't go home and get online to talk to girls at other high schools. It was the only girls I knew was the girls at my high schools. It wasn't that easily accessible to have that energy from outside coming into my community. We grew up with that. So the way that we date, the way we see relationships is different than how most people who are younger than us see it. They have always had the buffet of relationships. They've always had internet at their disposal. They've always been on dating sites. I remember back when dating sites was a taboo. If you told somebody you met somebody from the internet, they laughed at you. I remember those days. Don't tell nobody we met on the internet. Yeah, where'd you meet her at? The grocery store. Motherfucker, you don't even grocery shop. Yeah. I met her at McDonald's. Bro, you don't even eat fast food. It was a taboo to say you met somebody on the internet. Everybody was scared to say that because we were so used to meeting people one-on-one. But that era has come and gone. It's different now. The way dating works is way different now. The way our mentality is about dating is different. And if you don't, like Kelly said, if you don't evolve and understand the new era of dating, relationships, marriages, you're going to get walked on. 1 out of every 2 marriages get walked on, because they're not thinking, how is this marriage going to play out as far as our energy goes? Are we going to involve social media in it? Are we going to try to keep it old school to where it's not a lot of social media? I mean, it could be a little bit on social media, but do we want to just immerse ourselves in social media to where we become a community project online instead of being a couple in our own peace, in our own energy? What do we do with this relationship? It's a new era. And people back in the day, they wouldn't say, yeah, I met this girl on the internet, because the internet was weird. It was a bunch of goofy ass, geeky ass, perverted ass people on the internet. Oh, I met her on the internet. What was she doing on the internet? What was you doing on the internet? You should be just looking up stuff on AOL.com. Oh, I wasn't looking on AOL. I was in a chat room. Weird shit. But now everybody like, oh yeah, man, I met her on this website yesterday, man. Just roll right out their mouth. I met her on this website yesterday. I met her on the internet yesterday. Oh, I was on this date. So I met her on Facebook yesterday. I met her on IG yesterday. It's easy now. Things have changed. So you got to be like, do I want this new energy, this come and go, buffet style energy, buffet style life? Or do I want to kind of have something that we're used to, what our grandparents had, what our aunts and uncles, our moms and dads had, that real at home type of love, that real at home type of relationship? Or do I just want a social media relationship? Do I want something that's out there? And I think that's where you got to draw the line with who you're with. Say, hey, do we have a social media? Do we wake up every day with everybody else's energy in our shit? Do we wake up worried about what comments are said about our marriage? Do we worry about that? Or do we only put out the information like, yep, got up today, me and wife, we head out to work, let's go make this money out, everybody be great. Instead of waking up going, yeah, I woke up today, made breakfast with my man. I make breakfast with my man every single day. Any day past that I don't make breakfast, it's a bad day. I got to make breakfast. Then one day you don't make breakfast, everybody be like, is it problems? You ain't make breakfast for him. Is it a problem? You ain't make breakfast. No, I just didn't have time today. Oh, you ain't have time? Is it a problem? Because social media is like that now. Back in the day, wasn't nobody knocking on your door every day going, hey, is it a problem in your marriage? Something going on over here? You guys good? Nobody was knocking on your door every day. We didn't have internet. But with internet, somebody's knocking on your door every single day, dealing with your energy, dealing with your marriage, dealing with your relationship. In your inbox, in your DMs. Hey, y'all good? Oh, I was looking through some old pictures. I came across a picture. You good? How are you and your man doing? You don't want to know how her and her man doing. You want to know if they're doing bad so you can work your way in. That's how it always has been. Ever since the internet's been out, that's how it's been. Quick conversation, see if there's some shaky ground, work your way in. And once you in, oh yeah, man, I'm back to talking to this girl I used to talk to a long time ago. We just talking on the low though. You know, she in a relationship right now. We just talking on the low. And that's why relationships end, 1 out of every 2 end. Because they're not as strong and on stable ground like they used to be. Like I said, people are walking on eggshells. The moment you get with somebody, you don't know these people. You trying to learn these people. And all of a sudden you sitting there like, oh man, you know what? I met this girl yesterday. Oh yeah? Oh, wait a minute, man. I think I'm on her Instagram. Sure enough, he's on her Instagram. Sure enough, all this weird shit's on her. And you're like, oh man, I didn't know I was dating her. That's why you got to research people. Type somebody's name in. See if that shit come up in Google search. Be like, okay, Google search. Oh shit, you was in a news story 2 years ago. Yeah, my old office manager embezzled some money and they put it on me. Yeah. So where'd you get that Lexus from? It's like, you got a Lexus sitting out front. Yeah, my office manager embezzled money. I don't know. I saw you in a little Google story. What the hell? I'm telling you, don't discuss your business with others. You don't do it. You don't do it. Uh-oh, got her 10,000 steps out in Vegas. Yeah, and that's what I tell folks, man. And this is the thing, Simply Back Vegas. This is the thing. This is the problem with your statement. I agree with your statement. I agree with it. Don't discuss your business with others. But guess what people on the internet say? Why are you trying to keep it a secret? See, it's reverse psychology. Why are you trying to keep your little relationship a secret? Why you ain't telling nobody your business? You trying to keep it a secret? No. I'm trying to keep it old school. I'm trying to keep you out of my shit. See, I agree with you. I'm like that. I don't want nobody all in my business every day trying to use information they got at you to pick at you. If they find out you got a kid, oh yeah, you got a little kid, huh? You dating a single mom. Oh, look at you. You playing stepdad, huh? Look at you over there playing stepdad. But they wouldn't say that if they didn't know that. People look for information to try to throw jabs at you because they're not happy. They're not adequate with how they live. So if they get any little, oh, she long distance? Oh, y'all long distance? Oh, yeah. Well, she live in Florida? You live in Vegas? Oh, you know she fucking them dudes in Florida. She fucking them dudes in Florida, bro. And they fucking with you. They trying to make it seem like you on shaky ground. They throwing that insecurity shit out there because of how they live. The moment anybody is in a relationship and they start putting too much out there, that's all ammo. It's all ammo somebody can use against you to take shots at your relationship. And that's why I tell folks, even with us on the internet, we don't talk kids and wives. We don't really discuss kids and wives like that because I'm still old school. I don't like discussing kids and wives. Now, if the wife is a content creator, that's different. But if she's something secret, don't bring kids and wives in. And I don't like talking about people's kids. I don't know what it is about that. But even when we was younger, adults talked about adults, kids stayed in kid business. You don't mix the two. Same as we grow up. You don't talk about somebody's wife. You don't talk about her weight. You don't do all of that. It's just not a manly thing to do if you from the era that we're from. The new era, they rap about girls. I was with this bitch yesterday. Her lips was too big. Her legs was too short. I'm like, dude, that's so stupid. Like, be a fucking man. Go rap about building a fucking house or something. About, laying a new driveway. Rap about something that's manly. Don't sit and gossip in your raps. That's weird shit, man. So it's like, just to see the new era that we're in right now. This channel is a mature channel. We're not a bunch of kids over here. We got some young ones over here, but even the young ones over here are young business owners. They're young go-getters. They're like how we were when we were young. We looked at our elders and we extracted information from them. That's how I learned how to work on cars. I extracted information. Never went to school for it. Swap engines and everything. Swap transmissions because I listened to the old heads teach me how to do it. We got people on this channel that are young that listen to the old heads. Then you go to the dumpster, they don't like old heads. Old heads think they know everything and they wonder why their life is the way it is. There's a path that you can follow. Exactly, Lance, I'm 33. See, that's the thing. There's a path that you can follow. What up, Steve? There's a path you can follow without reinventing the wheel. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. All you got to do is just talk to your neighbor across the street. That's it. Talk to people a little bit older than you, see what they went through. Because life is what it is. We only change through generations, but as long as you're getting information from the generation before you, you're linking things together. So now you're linking everything together. It's like to having a program that's a 1.0 and make it a 2.0. You have all the 1.0 criteria, but now you've got the 2.0 because you've been talking to everybody else and now you're learning what you learn. So you know what two people know, not just what you know. That's the joy of listening to elders. What up, Elliot? Yeah. See, songs in general don't tell stories anymore. Real talk, real talk. This is mind they business. Lip shut, peeps. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. But it's real because I don't really like people trying to reverse psychology you out of your position. I don't like that. When men come up, oh yeah, you ain't talk about your man. How come you don't talk about your man? Why don't you ain't happy with your man? That's reverse psychology. He's saying, let down your drawbridge. Let me find out all that I need to find out so I can send my weapons in. Let your drawbridge down. Tell me everything you got behind that wall over there. It's not for you. I don't know you. I just met you on the internet. I don't know you like that. You somebody who just popped up on my page today and now you asking all of these questions that I don't even know you. My man don't know you. I don't know you. You some random man. So it's like, I tell women all the time, don't be telling these men everything. It's kind of like when we was young. And our parents used to be like, if somebody come knock on the house, don't tell them we ain't here. You tell them we sleeping. You tell them we busy. Can you take a message? You don't tell them we here. You don't be like, my mama not here. Oh, for real? Where's your dad at? My daddy not here either. Oh, you here by yourself? Yep, they ain't gonna make it here till 5 o'clock when they get off work. Oh, your mom, we used to be educated back then. Don't tell strangers your house business. Don't tell them I'm not coming home till 5 o'clock. You tell them, say, my mom busy right now. She can't come to the door. Well, can you go get her? She busy right? She can't come to the door. That's how we used to be. Now with the internet, people will pop up in your DMs asking you questions. Hey, you single? You married? You got a man? Yeah, I'm married. You could even lie. Yeah, I'm married. Oh, yeah. Well, how long y'all been married? None of your damn business. I don't know you. Who are you? Oh, I just saw one of your pictures. I just like your picture though. And I was just wondering, if click, delete, buy. Fucking get rid of, because a lot of people just want to know your weapons. That's it. They want to know, what weapons can I bring to destroy what you got? 1 out of every 2 marriages ends in divorce because we got outside forces against the institution of marriage. People don't even respect marriage like that no more. They don't. Oh, what she got to do with me? Shit, yeah, I'm married. Well, I don't know what she got to do with me. I'll come over there when she go to work. Oh yeah, I'll come when she go to work. It's like, okay, so that's how y'all doing marriage now. Well, they could be having problems. Well, if they having problems, let them work through them problems. It's not up to you to say, well, he said y'all was going through problems, so I thought it was okay that me and him hung. No. If this man said him and his wife going through problems, as a woman, stay away from it. Be like, nah, you going through something. I don't want to. Because I tell women all the time, if you married, I don't care if you married. Well, we just got separated 2 weeks ago. It's too new. Because what if I come outside, my truck is keyed up, my wheels is flat and everything like that? I don't know what the hell's going on with y'all. I'm just a innocent bystander who was lied to, and now my truck got a busted windshield. Oh, this the dude you leaving me for? I'm like, bro, I just met on the internet yesterday. Whatever. Boosh. It's like, you don't know these people. That's why people got to get out there, man. Say, that's when you get them business noisy as so you don't even open the door. Yep. Yeah, exactly. People should not fall for such blatant, pathetic player bullshit. Yeah. Man, what up, Pop Off? And that's why I tell folks, man, we're in the era right now of information. We call it the information era, where information is powerful. Data is powerful. Companies are buying data off of us, but we freely give this data to other people just on the website. We get on Facebook and give people data all damn day. Today, I'm leaving here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to eat here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hang with this girl. I'm going to go over it. We just give data for free. Data is worth something. It has to be worth something. That's why you protect your data. Because if you don't protect your data, somebody gets a hold of your data, they can use it against you for marketing. They can use it against you to plot against you. They can use it against you to help you because you've gave them all the data. That's why they want people to have social media, because people are so quick to tell everything. They go, oh, yeah. Get on Facebook and tell us what's on your mind. What are you doing today? Where you going today? Where you plan on eating today? Well, I plan on eating at Chipotle. Now all of a sudden you got Chipotle coupons popping up all in your phone. Damn, I typed in Chipotle. Now I got 3 Chipotles in your region. You got $5 off of a bowl. You got buy a drink, get a bowl free, because you gave out the data. Once you give up the data, information is going to trick, because everybody's just looking for a way to get in. How do we get in? How do we get in? Give up the data. So when you see people out there trying to get into your relationship, getting data on your relationship, it's for a reason. Ask them why you want to know. What's it important to you? Why do you want to know? And be cool with asking. Well, I just wanted to know. Oh, you just being nosy. I thought you needed to know because, maybe you had a baby bed for sale. I don't know. Maybe you had a toddler or a day bed for sale. That's why you was asking me. If you saying you asking me because you just want to know, then you nosy then. You nosy. I saw you had a Facebook page and I'm just asking. No, you don't just ask random ass people questions you don't know. Talk to your neighbor, talk to your cousin, talk to your friend, talk to your best friend. Randoms, you don't got to worry about them. Ask them, why would you want to know? Some dude the other day was asking me, oh man, he was talking about how much money I had. Why you this and why you that? And this and that. If you had money, you had this and that. I'm not stupid. I know what a thief sounds like. A thief is going to ask me for my PIN number. A thief is going to ask me where my safe is. The thief is going to ask me about my financials and where I keep my money. That's what a thief does. If you're stupid enough to not see that, oh no, bro, I got money. I actually got $1,000 in my wallet right now. I got $200 in my truck. I got another $4,000 sitting on the counter in there. I got money. I'm good. If somebody say you broke, I go, yep, pretty much. It's like, too many bills, man. I got mortgage to pay. I'm broke. Yeah, I knew you didn't have no money. I knew you be acting like you ain't got no money, huh? How much money you got? Where your money? Motherfucker, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. People are asking you this because they want something out of you. You might say, I'm going to the store, because you just said you're going to the store. You leave and go to the store. Guess what? You get robbed on the way. Why? Because you just told somebody had $1,000. Man, I got $1,000 on me at all time, bro. $1,000 at me on all times. I ain't never short on cash. I always got cash. You just told them everything they wanted to know. Now you're getting robbed. Case in point, there was a driver from Chicago. He used to talk shit about me all. He probably still do. I don't know. He says, I'm sitting there going, why is this dude on live streams as he's driving? Me, I've never done a live stream and drove at the same time. This dude is on live stream. I don't tell people where I am. When I leave my house, y'all have no idea where I am till I get back. If I go on vacation, you won't know till I get back. This dude is on live streams, driving around Chicago on live streams, running his mouth, collecting money from riders, doing all this, running his mouth. He got carjacked on a live stream. Carjacked on a live stream in a minivan, dropping people off, collecting money, getting cash, doing this, doing that. Got carjacked. He was talking shit about me. All that, fuck that Uber G Bay-Z. That's what I use with Uber G. Fuck him. The 300. He ain't the 300. We the 3,000. He weak. He whack. And he talking all that shit about me. And what happened? He gets carjacked on a live stream, giving up information. I'm like, so I made a song about his ass. I wrote a song about him. I wrote a whole rap about him, talk shit about him and everything. I thought it was funny as hell. But I'm sitting there like, you gave up your location. You're giving up information. Why are you a driver collecting cash from everybody in the streets of Chicago, driving around collecting cash? You on a live stream. He doing this shit for content. I need content. Everybody knew how my content used to work. I would record my content at night and I'd post my content the next day. This dude, he's lazy. He don't edit videos like that. He would be on live streams creating content as he drove around. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. I'm already up to $250. I got $300 cash in my pocket. I'm finna go over here and get some more money. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. That dude, Greg, you know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking. The dude in the minivan that got robbed on his, yeah. Did the robbery go viral? Everybody was talking shit about him. So it's like, bro, you got to realize what era we're in right now. Don't put out your information like that. Something's wrong with you, man. Your content, you got robbed. Hey, thank you, Astronomical. You being from Memphis. Wait a minute. Do what you think about the president sending National Guard to Memphis. I visited, didn't seem any worse than any other city. I don't know. I ain't been in Memphis since 1989. I think, if people want to feel safe in their areas, they're going to need more than just police, because people are doing whatever the hell they want to do. Smash and grabs, running in and out of place with jewelry and everything, man. Crazy shit. It's like, while using your phone and car radio, the men maintain the utility lines and towers for it. Nah, you don't need men. I know it. This white man built it. I know that's funny. Chicago's probably one of the worst places to do that. That's what I'm saying. This dude is driving around on a live stream, collecting cash from people, flipping money, wallet wide open, doing this and doing that. And I'm like, dude, who's listening to this guy? Whenever y'all see me put any videos out, it is not where I am. I did live streams twice when I was out. And each time people say, oh yeah, man, I saw you was on a live stream. I showed up. I learned my lesson real quick. I didn't have to say nothing, but I learned these were nice people at least. They were at least nice people. But Jeff, not everybody's nice. You got a few social media sites that are controversial. Not everybody's nice. So if you out there putting out live streams, one of your haters see where you live streaming from. And luckily, them people came up and told me as I was live streaming, oh man, I saw you was live streaming, bro. I came down. Oh, for real? Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming down. Yeah, man. I saw you was live streaming. Second time that happened to me, I said, okay, I'm quick. I'm live streaming where I'm at. I'm quick. I quit that shit real fast. It's like, no. Yeah, that boy, he a goofy, man. He was a straight goofy. And the thing is, you know how we talk about the dumpster? Darius, he was actually parked by a dumpster when he got carjacked. He was sitting right next to a dumpster. Dude pulled up to a dumpster, trapped himself. The carjackers blocked his ass in so he couldn't get out. And I'm sitting there like, man, this dude is a straight idiot. I'll back in the parking spots. I keep my shit and drive if I ain't waiting on somebody. Man, I'm gonna gas a motherfucker and run them clean over. You can shoot up my car if you want to, but I'm gonna run your ass over. You gonna be under my car by the time I'm done. I'm not sitting there parked. I'm like, this dude is crazy, man. Oh yeah, it's like, yeah, I ain't been in Memphis in a minute, cuz I got my whole family and everything down there, man. People don't understand. I'm an easygoing person. Oh yeah, I saw that dude in Chicago that lost his life live streaming from his car. And I'm gonna tell everybody, if you're an intelligent person, you don't have to live stream from where you at. When you out doing something, you don't have to live stream from. You can record it and drop it later when you're not there no more. You don't have to live stream where you at. I've never believed in the live stream where you at. Like I said, I did it twice for business. And once I did it twice for business, I realized people are tracking me down. They know where I am. Can't do that no more. Not doing that no more. So if you say, hey, can you live stream from there? Nope. I'm good. It's like, shit. Yep, exactly. Dropping your location. Look at PNB Rock. PNB Rock, he got live streaming. And I'm like, man, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm dodging them 80s memories. No, when you grow up a certain way, man, you realize that some people use information against you. That's all it is. They using information against you. And they're going to see what you say in your posts. And when I see people, I've traveled a lot. I have traveled a lot. You have never seen on any of my social medias me like posting myself at the airport before my trip. I'll post it. I was at an airport after my trip. I've done that before. If I take a trip, if I take pictures at an airport, I will show those pictures when I'm no longer at the airport, when I am like long gone, because if you leave and everybody know you gone, your house gonna get robbed. Man, how did they get your house, bro? You got cameras everywhere, but cameras only show you what they doing. They gonna do what they do. Cameras don't stop It just shows motherfuckers in masks and hoodies and shit running in and out of place. And you're done. You're done. Yeah, you could turn off location, but if somebody's looking around, they can see where you are. They can say, oh, I saw the street sign behind you. I know where you are. You on Vanderventor and you know, Colorado or something. I don't know what 2 streets you're sitting right there. It's like, oh shit. Oh, I know that Circle K right there. I'm always at that circle. I know exactly where you at, bro. So it's like, even if you turn off location, you got some people who know your areas. They know where you at or whatever. So it's like, they see the stadium behind you or something. Oh, I know where you at, bro. I see exactly where you at. It's like, yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, the posting the Christmas gifts is the stupidest shit I ever seen. Look at all this new expensive shit I got in my house right now. Yeah, Christmas is all posts. January is all posts, all Christmas shit. February, everybody's getting robbed. It's like, why? It just took people just had to get your schedule down. They looking at your posts. Hey, bro, man, that's a nice ass Louis Vuitton. Man, I love your shoe closet. Man, that's a nice radio on the stereo, man. Oh yeah. Hey, what you be doing? Oh, I work out, man, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm not even home. I'm at the gym. Oh, cool. Monday through Friday. Man, get that workout in, bro. Okay. Monday through Friday. Not Saturday. Not Saturdays. Okay. Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. You're not home. Yep. All right. Keep working out, bro. What type of car you drive? Man, you know I got that old school Monte Carlo, man. It's sitting on them 22s right now. This is what it looked like. Oh, yeah. Hey, make sure that car is at the gym when we rob his fucking house, okay? Yeah, we'll be at the gym and tell you when that car leave. They don't even we got telephones. I can have somebody sitting at the gym like, yeah, dog, he just pulled up. He at the gym right now. I just seen him walking in. Yep. Yeah, all right. Well, we're going to start robbing him, man. All cool. Get everything you got to get. Motherfucker, get home. Be like, bro, somebody robbed me, man, while I was at the gym today. Shit, you've been posted for 2 months. You go to the gym Monday through Friday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. It was only a matter of time. It's like, shit. I know, E-Love, you got to do that, man. Only post vacation pictures when you're back at home. And if you're in a relationship, you got to tell your people, you got to tell whatever woman, if you see her doing that in her life, posting all the time, be like, listen, I'm interested in you. I want to do something with you. I think you're a beautiful lady and everything, but the way you just putting your life out there like that is not safe. You're not moving smart. What do you mean? My friends click like on it all the time. They love it. It's hearts and everything. Yeah, you got haters in the midst though. It's people looking at that, not clicking on that. They just jotting shit down. Like, okay, every day she go to work at this time. She works at this building across town. I'm like, quit putting all your information out there. Don't do that. If you got a job, be happy you got one. Don't be like, workflow on my way to work. I'm going down 5th Avenue right now. It's a lot of traffic. I won't make it back home till 5 p.m. It's like, don't do that. Yeah, exactly. Legal stalking. We got on the subject because of information. Information is what we're talking about. People giving up information that's valuable to you and your family to keep you and your family secure. I know it's like a bridge. You got a bridge with the common sense bridge. It's like, okay, we still talking about information and not giving out information that can harm your real true life. And it's in a relationship sense. It's in everything. If you're in a relationship and you're giving out information, they're trying to reverse psychology you. You should tell us things so we know it's not a secret. You should tell us you have a job so we know you really have one. You should tell us. And it's like, why would I be telling you all this just so you know? Who are you? You're just a nosy person. Yep, NFL players got robbed when playing. Yep, exactly. Even if it says on Facebook, people don't know what city I was in. Move around, peeps. And my little brother, he had something where he could spoof his location, and he had locations all over the place. He would be sitting in St. Louis next to me, but he would post something and it would show something like he's in goddamn like Colorado. I'd be like, dude, how the hell are you doing that? He used to do that shit to everything, MySpace, anything. He could just spoof whatever. My little brother's a back end con artist. He can go through the system and be like, ooh, I could change the system. I could say that we're here. He would have different phones and all. Man, my little brother was always like that. You would never know where he really was because he would post shit and it would say like, let's say he's in South County, but he would post something and it would say he's in Pacific, Missouri. Like, dude, what you doing out in Pacific, man? Oh man, just kicking back. My little brother, and he even had a fake name. My little brother had a fake name ever since he was in high school. His real name is Rusty. He called himself, what was that damn fake name he used to call himself? Martez. He used to call himself Martez. I would be hanging out with my little brother. They'd be like, what up, Martez? I'd be like, how many people you done told that fucking name to, man? Nobody knew his name was Rusty. Everybody thought his name was Martez. Everywhere we can go to a bar, Martez, man, we've been waiting on you, bro. What's good? My little brother he probably still got it. I can call him right now. I should call my sister. Be like, Steph, where's Kenny at? I'm gonna ask her it's too late in St. Louis right now. Too late. Man, I would call right now. I would call her. And I think that name was Martez. He had a fake name for years. I mean, like 15 years. I can go to any bar out there, walk in with him. What up, Martez, man? Long time no see. I wouldn't even flinch. I'm like, dude, so I got to call you Martez for the next hour we in this motherfucker because I can't even call you Russ? Yeah, just call me Martez, man. I'm like, fucking weird. That was my little brother, though. He was like the most highly secure person ever. And he's a licensed plumber and everything. This motherfucker had a full fake name that people who knew him for years didn't even know his real name. So I got 5 names in my W. Man, my little brother, he does not, when it comes to security, this dude was always before his time. Always before his time. High school. I would go to Webster Groves and hang out with him, pull him up. They be like, hey, man, kids come knock on the door. Hey, Martez here. I'm like, give me a minute. I go upstairs like, Russ, these little kids don't ask you Martez. Oh, yeah, them my boys right there. Them my boys. You don't even tell your boys your real name? No, they don't need to know my name. I'm like, you weird, dog. That was my little brother, though. That was my little brother. He never went by his name. Always had a fake name, man. But he's one of them people. If you said, yeah, this dude right here, Martez, he's the one who did it. Everybody, yeah, Martez. You can look through the database. You ain't gonna find no damn Martez. That's Russ. That motherfucker lying. His name ain't no damn Martez. Yeah, he made that shit up. That dude, man, he was wild. But it's sort of like how we gotta be now. Not that we gotta make up fake names and shit like that, but you gotta be careful at who you give your information to. That's all. Relationship information, your personal information, stuff like, you just gotta be careful because you don't know who out there is using that against you. That's it. I know. He must have a secret life. Have you ever found money under his mattress? Exactly. Yeah, he is a cash guy. He loves using cash for everything. My name is Amber when I order DoorDash or order to go. Exactly. Like, come up with a fake name. I'm Amber. They get there like, no, you're not. You're Megan. You're Megan. What up, brother? So you had an alias in case something went down. Always. Man, my little brother was nuts. And that's like I said, man, he grew up in that same era. We all grew up in Memphis, St. Louis. We grew up around trouble. We grew up around, protecting ourselves, protecting our peace, making sure we didn't give the information to the wrong person. That's it. You don't give information to the wrong people. So you gotta, when you're going through relationship stuff, when you're meeting new people out there, don't feel like, I gotta walk on eggshells with this person. Just let them know right off the bat. Listen, I'm a very secure person. I'm peaceful. I keep my peace. I don't give up all my information. And that should let them know right off the bat. Oh, so if I get with this girl, man, she gonna protect us. She ain't gonna have us out there like PNB Rock. What did his girl do? Was posting where they were while they were there. But the thing is, that wasn't what got them killed. There were already people in the building that were about to do some shit to him. But she was just dropping his location for some reason. She should have never dropped his location because that was giving people way too much information on where he was with all that jewelry and shit on it. Way too much info. So you get with a girl and she's like, oh yeah, I don't post my location. I don't do that. I'm like, cool, I like that. Yeah, if we meet up for lunch, it's cool if you take a picture of the lunch or whatever. Don't tag us. Yeah, we at Dios Mios Tacos, man. We're hanging out at Dios Mios Tacos until 2:00 right now. We're on a date right. Don't post that shit. Why not? We're here. Why can't I? No. You can take pictures of the tacos and shit. Talk about it when you're in your car going home. We're on a date right now. Don't do me like that. Yeah, exactly. Pop Smoke got smoke like that. People don't do that, man. Say men get offended if you're not giving your number or interested. And that's the thing, Kelly. I'm like this. If a woman tells me that she didn't want to give me her number or something like that, I'm cool. If I run into her again, then it was meant to be. If I don't ever run into her again, we don't cross paths anyways. Our life don't intersect anyways. I'll be taking myself off the track. So if you trying hard to be with some girl, you ain't never seen this girl before. Oh, There might be a reason you ain't never seen her. Y'all don't walk in the same paths. Y'all don't do the same things. If you see the same lady in Home Depot 2 or 3 times, that must mean she's a homeowner too. Oh yeah, you here after every storm? I'm here after every storm. All right, I'll see you next storm. See you next storm. Because we always doing storm repair. It's like, shit, that's what you do. If you had a tire shop, man, I see you at this tire shop twice. Yep, I'm a driver. I'm a driver too. Yep, see you at the tire shop. So you on the same path that this person is. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched to say, hey, let's go to lunch one day. Let's get to know each other. We kind of doing the same thing in life. Yeah. But if somebody you ain't never gonna run into ever again, you don't know them and you don't know the people that they know. They might know something like, oh, what? So you met a dude that do what? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I gave him my number and everything. Oh, he one of them dudes. Oh, we got him. All right, thanks. I appreciate that. Oh, I'll have him come over tomorrow. Okay. Set up. You get set up. Girls be setting dudes up left and right. Oh, I met this dude off the internet. Okay. Yeah, that too. Nipsey Hussle. Yep. But see, Nipsey was always at his store. He was always at his store. And that's the one thing right there. Too many people hated on Nipsey. Too many haters for him not to have more security around him, more secure thing. He moved way too comfortable because that was his hood. He just moved too comfortable. And when Eric pulled up and did that shit, man. And Eric was always there. That's the thing. Eric was somebody that was familiar with. So it's the people close to you will be the ones that'll set your ass up. You got to be the ones checking them people out. You think this is a cool person because they're always around. But look at how they move. Say what qualifies for lunch? Lunch is anything that's around lunchtime. I don't know. You can't have lunch at midnight. I'm eating lunch. It's midnight. Yeah, I know it. If it's around lunchtime, it's probably lunch. You can even have breakfast for lunch. Say, where do I take women for lunch? It's a good question. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. No, I'm just kidding. Why? Because you're going to show up. Hey, I see him at lunch. Now I see him. No, I've had some pretty cool dinners and stuff like that. I've went Jeep riding for dinner. Like, we'll go eat at Applebee's or something like that and be like, hey, let's take a Jeep ride. This was years back. We'd go and, man, I'll be like out in the desert, cruising, riding. We go eat Mexican food and just go off-roading and shit for about 3-4 hours. Man, there's no point in eating dinner and then just going home. It's like, we got these big-ass Jeeps. Let's do some shit. Let's go ride. Let's go. Go find some trails, go up and down some trails and shit like, man. To my Lauren London. Yeah, Lauren London used to be best friends with Cassie. She used to be one of Cassie's best friends. So yeah. I know all about that. Since I remember back in the day, the women that didn't go to clubs were some of the biggest freaks. So her being private isn't always a clear sign of virtue. Yeah, and like I said, the pastor's daughter's the same way. But this is the thing though. I would rather a woman if she's a private freak versus a public freak. A public freak, everybody's probably messing with. Private freaks, that's your woman. If you got a wife and she's freaky, be happy. Be happy. That's your private freak. Even Tina Turner made a song. I'm your private dancer, dancing for money. Do what you want. I mean, we grew up with that shit. If that's your wife, let her be your private dancer. Shit, give her some money. Have fun. Role play with that shit. That's your freak. But if it's a freak out in the streets all the time, you might not want that. Have your own private dancer. It's like, I know Kelly dropping locations and shit. I know it. Kelly like, okay, I know where we at. Bam. Motherfucker, we at Denny's, goddammit. Bam. Denny's on Scottsdale Road. Come get us. We roll up. She be pull up. They telling you gonna have breakfast for breakfast. It's your first meal. Breakfast. As I straighten my glasses. Breakfast. You gotta have breakfast. Well, see, me, Zick, this is the thing. I sleep at all times of the day. I can sleep from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. I could sleep like that. Wake up at 9, start working about 10 or 11, and work all the way around till 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Eat breakfast at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning when I'm done working. Take a nap. Man, my sleep schedule is horrible. I have one of the, but that's what makes it so easy for me to have dogs and to be single. My dogs guard the house. There's no rhyme or reason for when I'm leaving her. My neighbors be like, bro, we gonna send welfare check over on you, man. We be like, them trucks ain't moved in a couple of days. What Jeff doing over there? My trucks be moving, they just don't see it. They be sleeping. When I take off, everybody sleep. And then they say, dude, we woke up. Your truck in the same position it was at. It's supposed to look like that. Nobody knows when I'm coming or going. I got cameras everywhere, so I can see when people are coming and going when I'm gone, but nobody knows when I'm coming or going because my shit all parked in the exact same spot, so it looks like nobody's moving. Sometimes I'll flip a car around every once in a while, but usually I park everything exactly how it's supposed to be. That way nobody knows when I'm coming or going. If I start moving things around and things look funny, people know what cars I'm driving, they know where I'm at, they know this and that. But if you always see my house, everything looks exactly how it's supposed to be. I'll leave my cars parked this way for like 3 weeks. Then I'll switch everything around, leave my cars parked like that for 3 weeks. But I'm moving them, but I'm putting them right back where they were. That way nobody knows which car I'm driving and whether I'm coming or going. They don't know that. I'm hard to track, man. I'm hard to track, but I do that shit on purpose. Because it's like, nobody need to know. I got a garage, but I got a motorcycle, a golf cart, all my tools and all my equipment's in there. I need like a 5-6 car garage. That's what I need, a 5 or 6 car garage. I used to have 5-car garage. I rented 2 houses at the same time because I had too many cars. So I rented a house in Henderson, but I rented a house in Las Vegas right off the strip. So I had 2 houses. One was a 3-car garage, one was a 2-car garage, and I could park all of my stuff in garages, plus all my tools, all my equipment, everything. But it took me to rent 2 houses to get that. I couldn't rent a 5-car garage house, so for $2,600, I just rented 2 houses. What up, Heidi? What up? What up? Oh yeah, oh yeah. But I found that house, man. I found that house that was up in Scottsdale. I told you, I'm gonna show y'all that picture. This is the house I found up in Scottsdale right here. I'm gonna go by and take a picture of it. I'm gonna show you guys what that house looks like. I got pictures of it, but it's not as good as it could be. I'm gonna show you guys the house that I'm looking for. This house right here, 25-car garage house, and it's for sale. It's a 25-car garage, 25 cars. And them garages back there look sick. I could live in those. I could live in those. I'm like, man. So I got the number, the website. I'm going to look at that house. I'm going to check it out. MicDrop, you're a good speaker. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm loquacious. I talk too much. But I know what I'm saying, and I'll make sure I don't give out too much information. But yeah, that 25-car garage, I want that house, man. I want that house. How far am I from Scottsdale? 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. I hit the 143. I'm there like in no time. Bam. No, but see, LaTanya, that's the thing. The house is about my house is about 1,700 square feet. This house might be, let's say, 2,500 square feet. It's only a 2,500 square foot house. It's a 1-story just like mine, but the garages are all built in back. The dude, he works on cars or something because he's got a lot of old schools back there too. But the garages look like castles. They look like miniature castles, and they're built, they look like houses back there, but each one is a garage. And I'm like, I could live, and they're 2-story. I'm like, I could live in there. I could live in there. Jeez. Says, yeah, you speak when you keep rambling nonstop. That's because I got a lot of 52 years of information in my head. Trust me, there's nothing I can't think of or I can't say. There ain't shit I ain't been through. I can have a conversation about accounting, cars, cats, dogs, life, race, politics, money, whatever. Because I've been through it all. There's nothing I haven't done. Nothing. I lived in Vegas for 16 years, and there's nothing I haven't done in Vegas. I've done coke a couple of times in Vegas. That shit's not for me. I'm already high speed. Coke, you will never go to fucking sleep. I was like, yeah, I ain't doing this shit again. But you do a party drug every once in a while to see what everybody's up to. I didn't OD. Thank God. I only sniffed once. And I was like, this ain't for me. This shit makes you stay up forever. So I was like, yeah, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I did ecstasy once. I smoked weed my whole life. Like, I ain't worried about that shit. But I said, where are my candles and cookies? I know it. So it's like, I was one of those people that I wasn't a druggie. I just wasn't into drugs. I don't even drink alcohol. It's like, what the fuck? I can't do that. See how many working girls you get in Vegas, to be honest? None. I didn't need to. I was an accountant executive. When you're an accountant at a casino, girls, they come to us. I made a lot of money. And we're all casino. So the girls, and I'm gonna tell you, this is funny. So, and for the people that know me, I'm not gonna say names. I'm not saying names because people will know exactly who I'm talking about. But I was married to one of the ex-dancers of the Sacramento Kings. I was married to her. We ended up ending that or whatever. I dated a Victoria's Secret model, little Asian lady. I dated her for about 6 months. But I met all these girls in casino. We were always wearing suits, always eating, always partying, always having a good time. Back in the day, I was nothing like I am now. Nothing like I am. Today, shit. You couldn't pay me to date no girl, no ex-dancer. Nah, you couldn't. But man, please, my life is way too easy. I'm not partying. I'm not leaving my house. I'm not leaving my dogs behind. I ain't doing none of that shit. None of it. So people might say I'm boring. I'm like, well, I like to work on cars. I like to drive my cars. I like to travel. I like my dogs. I like to go out and build shit and everything. I like that. It's my life. I've had the Vegas lifestyle. It wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. Say every woman in Vegas has a job and as a hooker on the side. Yeah. Jeff was lit 15 years ago. Yeah, and I gave that shit up because it's not what it's cracked up to be. People really think there's a lot of drinking involved. Everybody's on drugs. I don't do drugs and I don't drink that much because I drive a lot. I'm a motorcycle. I got motorcycles. I've been riding motorcycles for 27 years. If I'm on my motorcycle, I can't drink. So I would take my bike everywhere and everybody else is drunk off their ass, drunk or doing drugs. I'm on a motorcycle. I ain't gonna kill myself trying to drink and ride my bike. I don't do that. Give me a Sprite. Give me some chicken fingers. So I end my days, man, like, no, hell no. I'm done. Say 15 years ago, you'd have found Jeff running down the road butt naked like Chris Tucker and shit, hanging in a chicken coop, scratching like a motherfucker. Sitting there like Chris Tucker and shit in the chicken coop. What the hell you smoking, motherfucker? Shit. No. See, that's why you get a guy after 50 so they finally calm down. No. Even some guys after 50 don't calm down. I don't know. But I think it was just, I was always into sports. So I played sports for a long time. I was always in the business, money, executive. I was always into that. And none of that was ever me. I believe in a past life, I was probably a farmer. I believe that shit. I think in a past life, I was probably an engineer. I like to tinker. I like to be in my little shed in my garage tinkering shit all the time. I don't think I was cut out to be an executive. I was smart enough to be one, got an accounting degree, but I don't think that was my soul, the soul of who I am. I think I was somebody else in a past life. I was somebody who sits around and figures how to make shit work. People bring me broken shit and I fix it because that's my true joy. My joy is fixing broken shit. It's not, out spending money, wearing suits, acting like we're running the VIP section and all that. It's fun for a minute, but you can't live like that. It's just, you're hollow. You're really hollow. You do that shit for so long, you don't have nothing. Wait a minute. There we go. You end up hollow. So after all of that shit's done, after all the money is spent, I gave all my suits to Goodwill. I had about probably 20, 30 suits. I kept like 3 or 4, gave a few to some homeboys that they wanted because they were some really nice suits. The rest, I gave all that shit to Goodwill because I knew I was never going back to corporate. I just knew it. Because I said in 2012, I said, when I make this decision to leave corporate, I'm never coming back, ever. It wasn't the soul of who I was. I'm not that corporate guy. I think I'm more like life. I'm not, sitting in boardrooms every day and stuff like I just can't do it. I can't do it. I tried, but I'm like, nah. Cause I like to come to a woman here and there, but I ain't trying to be relationship material. I love the freedom of being a bachelor. Yeah. And that's the thing, Zick. The part about being a bachelor is I tell people it's not about me wanting to just be single to do whatever the hell I want to do. Oh yeah, I could go out and I could do this and I could be with these women. No, it's not about that. I don't want to ruin somebody's day. That's why I'm a bachelor. I don't want to make you as a woman have a worse day. And women are emotional. I'm protecting you as a woman by not dating you. Every woman that I've ever been friends with that I've never messed with, ask them. We've been friends for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. The women I date, we ain't friends no more. Every woman I'm friends with. I'm friends with some gorgeous girls too. Everybody, like my one friend Tina, she's an accountant. Gorgeous lady. She used to be a model and everything. We've been friends for like 20 something years. I think Jersey, Dev was probably like not even born yet. We've been friends that long. And everybody's like, how come you and her never dated? I'm like, that's the reason why me and her are still friends, because we never dated. It's like, ask any girl I ever dated. I don't fuck with them no more. But my real people, I've seen her go through relationships. Her guy that she was just with, he passed away and stuff. She's seen me go through marriages, things. And we've never dated. We've always just been like very friendly. We talk, we laugh, we joke. We never pushed that. Even she had some homegirls one time was like, girl, I want to date Jeff. And she would protest, like, Jeff, you don't want to date her. You don't want to date her. She's my friend. Trust me. I know her. I know how she roll. You don't want to fuck with her. I'm like, all right, you cool, you cool. She would protect me like that because she knows I don't want to irritate y'all. As you as a woman, I'm not the type of guy, because people say I don't care. Jeff, you just don't care. It's like, it's not that I don't care. Is that it's not that magnificent of a point to even make. Like, for instance, I just dropped a video. Hey, Donna, what's good? I just dropped a video, and the video was about me fixing my tire. So I'm fixing my tire, and I said, I had a nail on my tire. Do you know how many people got in there and said, that's a screw, it's not a nail? It's a moot point. It doesn't make a difference. It's not like I'm putting it in wood. If it was in wood, you'd have to screw it in wood, or you'd have to pull it out with a hammer. It's in a tire. It doesn't make a difference. It's in a tire. So I can call it a nail. I can call it a screw. It don't make a difference. I'm going to take it out the exact same way. I'm going to get a pair of pliers and pull it. To me, it's a nail in my tire. If it was in wood, I couldn't get a pair of pliers and pull it out because it's a Phillips or a flathead. So you ask me, is it Phillips or flathead? It's a Phillips. Okay, you get a Phillips and you take it out of the wood. In a tire, you don't ask, is it Phillips or flathead? You don't ask. It's a nail in your tire. It's not a nail, it's a screw. It doesn't make a difference. So that's what I mean by little things. I don't care about little things like that. But to some people, it's a big deal. Like to a woman or something, it can make a big deal. Oh, it's a screw, it's not a nail. I don't care. It's going to come out the same way. I'm just pop it out. So it don't make a difference what you call it. Oh, you just don't care. Some people want to be right so bad that it offends them that I don't care. It's like, I don't care. Well, I was right, you were wrong. You called it a nail, but it was a screw. I'm like, I don't care. I took it out the same way. Yeah, but you called it a nail. I don't care. It's not like I needed a Phillips or a flathead. I just went up and I just popped it out. It was in a rubber tire. It doesn't make a difference if it's in a rubber tire. Well, I was right, though. I don't care. I know it. And it's like, that's the thing. It's exactly, screw up your day if you didn't see it. And that's the thing. I don't care about winning or not. It don't make, some points are moot points. It's like, why do people argue for the sake of arguing? They want to argue for the sake of, oh, you said it was a nail, but it's really a screw. Is there a difference how you take it out of a tire? It's not in a piece of wood. It's in a tire. It don't make, it could be a bolt. I don't care. It's a moot point. It's a nail in my tire. It's a bolt. It's a screw. I don't care. It's all going to come out the same way. You don't need a special tool. Oh, you need a 10 millimeter to get that out your tire. No, you don't. You just pop it out. You need a Phillips or a flathead to get that nail out of your tire. Got to get that screw out. You need a Phillips. No, it don't. Exactly. It was a fastener. Exactly, Nick. It wasn't a nail. It was a fastener. Like, I don't give a shit. It's a moot point. I don't care. But some people, they want to be so right. They will make an argument in a situation that's a moot point. It like makes no difference. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's like, screw that nail stuff up your butt. That's what I say. Exactly, Aaron. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's what I'm saying. Don't sweat the small stuff. But people make it a point to make the small stuff an argument when it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. If it was a piece of wood and I put a screw in a piece of wood, I'd tell you, hey, bring me a Phillips. I got to get this screw out. I couldn't say, hey, I got a nail in this piece of wood. You'd bring me a hammer because you need a hammer to take a nail out of a piece of wood. If I say it's a screw, you'd ask me, is it a flathead or is it a Phillips? It's a Phillips. But if it's in my tire, you ain't asking none of that shit because it don't matter. You just get you a pair of pliers and pop that shit out. Oh, I'm going to bring you some pliers, but is it a screw or is it a nail or a bolt? What is it? It's a fastener. It's a fastener. Don't worry about it. It's just a fastener. All right. Just bring me some pliers. That's it. It don't make a difference. I know it. I'm gonna make me a fucking t-shirt saying it's a fastener. That's all my t-shirt gonna say. It's a fastener. What the fuck does that mean? It means shit don't matter. It's a fastener. I'm gonna put this shit. It was a fastener. Then put a little dash Nick Scott. Like, who's that? He's Nick Scott. He's a great philosopher in life. Don't worry about it. Nick Scott, I never heard of him. Man, you heard of Socrates? You heard of Plato? You heard of Shakespeare? Well, we got Nick Scott. He's another great philosopher. Motherfucker said, it's a fastener. That means that shit don't matter. It's a fastener. That's what I'm saying. The tire just needs to be repaired. That's it. You pop the shit out and you pop, man, be done. Be done. It's like we got to move on. We got stuff to do, man. And I mean, they really in the comments on my ass. You said it was a nail. It was a screw. Like, okay. Did I need a Phillips or a flathead? Neither, because it's in a tire. It doesn't matter. I know. Just bring me a towel. You want a soft towel, medium towel, hard towel? You want 300 count, 3,000? What type of towel do you want? Just bring me a fucking towel. My nose is bleeding. Like, okay. Man. Aaron, that's what I'm talking. That is the quote of 2025. I'd rather be happy than right. I got stuff to do. That anybody could walk away from an argument with that. Listen, I'd rather be happy than right. I got stuff to do, and just walk off. And how can somebody argue with that? Unless they want to piss you off on purpose. If they want to piss you off, they'll argue when you say that. But if you say, listen, you know what? I'd rather be happy than right. I got stuff to do. I'll see you later. How they gonna argue with that? You can't argue with that. It's like, no, you're going to come back and you're going to try to prove that you're right. Listen, man, I'd rather be happy than right. I got stuff to do. It's like, man. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Well, we have a good time over here. We just, like I said, it's the barbecue. It's like a family hanging out. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no rhyme or reason for why we do stuff. Introspective thoughts, whatever we can say that might help somebody get through a rough patch. That's it. Get past complicated people. That's it. Just get past complicated people. Be like, listen, I'd rather be happy than right. I got stuff to do. Let me write that down, because that was pretty clever. Man, y'all, see, this is why I like live streams. Because when I sit around and make videos, I don't think of shit like this. I'd rather be, let's do that. I'd rather be right than happy. I got stuff to do. I'm gonna put shit to do, watch. I'm gonna put shit to do. I'd rather be right than happy. I got shit to do. I'm gonna put that on there. I know it. The videos are fun. The videos are funny, but not fun. Let's say that. The videos are funny, but they're not fun. The live streams are fun and not funny. This crack is bad. I'd rather be happy than I'm gonna go smoke some crack. I'd rather be happy than right. Like, shit, man. Nick, man, that was good, bro. That was good. That right there, that man, I'm telling you, that's gonna be the 2025 mantra for the rest of the year. Shit, I'd rather be happy than right. I got shit to do. That is the 2025, man. That's what's up. I love that. And see the thing, and I tell people, man, when you don't go live and you don't do live streams, you don't get the true energy of the community that you're even making videos for. That shit's gold. Nick Scott's a great philosopher. That shit's gold right there. I love that. That y'all gonna see me wear a shirt. That shirt is gonna be on a live stream. I love that. And you only get that from doing live streams and chats. You don't get that from doing videos. Because people doing videos, they're in their own zone, their own energy. They're doing whatever, this and that. But on a live stream, it's all energy, man. It's just moving. And I love energy. This is how it is, man. Ren is doing 30 seconds. Can I pay through Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay, money order, cashier check? I know Rent doing 30 seconds. You asking all these questions and shit. You got to sign up for it. There ain't no fucking way. Latanya, I'm telling you. But Latanya, I got to get you a different shirt. I'm going to get you that other shirt. I'm going to get you the shirt that actually fits. The shirt I sent you, you can gift that to somebody. You can gift it. I got something else for you. Because I know I was just trying something with that one. I got something better. And you be like, okay, that's cool. Man, I'm telling you, Alicia, man, these people out here, man. NFL 4, was that? NN4? NN4 was NN4. Yeah. Just pay my mortgage, please. He'll Venmo you $5. Here's $5 for the mortgage. But I need another $1,795. Well, you got more people to ask. Man, y'all are pretty wild, man. And this is the weather, like I said, at night, everybody's off work. Some people are still working. Daytime is different because people are at work. They can't get loud and rowdy in the office. They can't laugh out loud. They might Hey, what are you doing over there? You should be over there doing the budget. Yeah, I know. What the hell you laughing at over there? Live streaming shit in their ear. They cracking up laughing. But it's like, man, got merged as Uber. I know it. Uber, man. But nah, I'm telling you, man, it's just the way life is, man. I'm glad we have conversations like this, because I really hope, this stuff don't just stay on this live stream. We are a community of people. We're intelligent. We got higher IQ levels. We don't have to keep all this on a live stream. We can actually talk to people about relationships, give them insight, debate with them, and kind of open up people to see the whole new era. If we have the new era of thought out there, more relationships, more marriages might last versus keep ending. You got to reverse that curve. That 1 out of 2 is not good. You got to go to 1 out of 3. Then 1 out of 4 marriages ending. Then 1 out of 5 marriages ending. Then maybe 1 out of 6 marriages. But 1 out of 2 marriages ending is not good. And I think it's because the era. People are not thinking of the era. They're not thinking of where we are right now in history. Yeah. You think the early live is good? I saw that you had early morning, but I was still sleeping. Oh yeah, the live was good. It was my East Coast people. We made some good, and it was so good I stayed on for way longer than what I was supposed to. I was like, shit, I was still going. But yeah. Oh, it's Nick's birthday today. Happy birthday, Nick. Happy birthday, Nick Scott. Yeah. Did y'all see that? Y'all saw that one lady? She was like, she says, yeah, in the chat, Nick Gurr. Today's his birthday. Nick Gurr. Yeah. They were like, yeah, happy birthday, Nick. Yeah, happy birthday, Nick Gurr. That lady was like, that shit was funny as hell, bro. I was dying laughing. I was dying. Man. Now, Kelly been here for a long time, man. Man, it's funny as shit. Man, that shit was funny as hell. Happy birthday, Nick Gurr. That lady, she was like, that shit was funny. Every time I see that video, man, they say, yeah, they set her up. That shit was so funny. Every time I see that video, I'll be dying laughing, man. I'll be dying laughing. That shit was funny. She was like, yep. She said, yeah, somebody wants me to say happy birthday to Nick. Nick in the chat. Yep, Nick Gurr. Yep. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Nick. Yeah, happy birthday, Nick Gurr. That shit was so funny. She shook. She was like, she caught herself quick as hell. Like somebody, they played her. She can't be canceled. That shit was funny as hell. That lady can never, if anything, she gets an invite to the barbecue just for being a good sport about that shit. She shut down and she was scared as hell. She was like, oh shit, did I just say that? They set her ass clean up. They're like, you know what, lady? We didn't really think it was going to fall for her. We feel so bad for you. That shit went viral. That shit was so funny. So funny. That Nick said, thank you. She said, I felt bad for her. You know her soul left her body. The moment she realized what she said, her soul was like, she was like, oh shit. Did I just say that? She's like, sorry. Gotcha. She said, Jill Gayboo. Shout out to Jill Gayboo. Whatever that is. I felt bad for her. Man. Yeah, but nah, like I said, we could take some of this information we get off of live streams and we can have other conversations out there. Kelly, especially your live streams, you talk about relationships and things like this and all the time. See, I'm going to pull up Kelly's channel. I'm going to show you guys the Kelly sphere. Bam, you're right at the top. Look at you. You in the algorithm, Kelly. All I typed was the Kelly and you popped up. Damn. All right, here we go right here. We're gonna play a little game called Share Screen. Bam. Okay, this right here is the Kelly Sphere. She has 996 subscribers. She only needs 4. Hey, we need 4 people. Now let's say 6, because 2 haters are gonna try to unsubscribe her. We need 6 people to go to the Kelly Sphere and actually get her to 1,000 subs. Let me put this in here. That's her link right there. The Kelly Sphere. So that's her link right there at the Kelly Sphere. We're going to get her over 1,000. She's got 996. Let's give her 6 subscribers. That way she makes it to 1,002. 2 haters can leave and she's still over 1,000. We're going to get her in the monetization program tonight. She's probably got 4,000 watch hours already. Uh-oh, we got panhandlers. Oh, she dropped this 14 hours ago. Let me look in here real quick. Let me see what videos you just dropped. Okay, that's the Anton Danielson you dropped. Okay, the Money Moves with Taylor Swift, the Margot and Robbie, the DoorDash Exposed. Okay. Yeah, I've watched a few of these already. Yep. Definitely. So we're going to get Kelly over to, oh, she's at 997. Ooh. Let me refresh real quick. So she's at 997. Where's it? 998. Oh, she's going up. She's climbing up the ladder. 998. Let me refresh it again. Let's see. What do we got? We got still 998. She's at 998. Oh, I subscribe, Kelly. Get her there. Get her. Say, let's get her. She's at 998. Thank you so much. She says, hey, Marsha said, I just subscribed. Nicole just subscribed. Okay, perfect. Where we at? 999. I think that was you. Hey, Nicole, you're 999. So, Marcia, you're 998. Nicole, you're 999. Who's going to be 1,000? Hey, you need to get that on the shirt. Nines are a special number. Look up the power of 9. Nicole, that is a very special number. I was born on the 9th, actually. I like nines. But if you look at the power of the 9, 9 is a universal number. So, 999. Who's at 1,000? 1K. We're there. Dub, you are the 1,000 subscriber. There you go. Latanya was 998. All right. Cool. We got to get the 1,002 because you know haters are going to wake up in the morning and be like, I'm going to unsub her. I don't like her. She likes the barbecue. It's like, yeah, okay. Let me see something. The power of 9. Okay. This is the power of 9. Oh, why did I click that shit? Isn't here? Power 9. Where the hell is it at? I don't like that. Let me go out of here. Because I end up clicking something, the wrong shit. But if you look up the power of 9, the power of 9 it's a universal number. And it's all about alpha and, you know, what else? Alpha, the Black Lotus, ancestry, time walking. It's prestige. It's a lot. The number 9 is a lot. So when you look at the power of 9, yeah. Okay, I can't see past 1K. It's only going to show me, it's going to just say 1K. That's it. All right. So we got her in. 2 more people in case. You know people going, Kelly, they do it all the time. And that's what's funny. I'll be getting subs, then all of a sudden 5 people will disappear. They'll still watch my channel. They just want my sub count to go down, which is so crazy. Thank you, Real Life Girl. Thank you guys for subbing Kelly Sphere. And Kelly Sphere, she's actually out here in Arizona too. So she's got some really good introspective content. And you know how fast I talk. Kelly talks to where you can actually cook breakfast and hear her comedy, hear her jokes. She don't talk as fast as me. You miss shit and you got to rewind it and say, what the hell did Jeff just say? Kelly, she's a one watch and you can listen to her and it's a nice clean video. And she makes jokes in there all the time. So she's got a lot of good videos in here. She talks about DoorDash a lot, talks about Dante London a lot, Anton Daniels, another guy she talks about a lot. She does a lot with Remy Ma, Papoose, Black Love. So she's got some good videos in here. Like I said, usually I'll listen to her when I'm cooking breakfast because her videos are long enough. I can't listen to a bunch of 5-minute videos like this 18-minute video. You can see that I watched this already because you see how the line is red. So I'll watch this one all the way through, this one all the way through, this one up to about right there, that one all the way through, that one all the way through, this one up to about right there, this one up to about right there. So this one all the way through. The Travis Kelce, I listened to that one all the way through. That one all the way through. So I listen to a lot of her videos all the way through because they're good. So when I'm cooking breakfast, I'm just like, I just got it running. It's just on my laptop playing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, Real says, hey, I was born. That's it, Real Life Girl. The 9 is a powerful number. I know I got 1111 tatted on me. I don't have a 9 tatted on me. I got a 7 tatted on my arm here. But the 9 is a power number. When you look up the majestic number of 9, I'm telling you, it's a special number. And it means a lot in like the universe and math and spirituality. The 9 is powerful. So it's like, and it's funny because the 9, you could flip it upside down as a 6. I mean, man. See, I was just at 1,002 subs. Now I have 1,001. I told you, Kelly. That's what they do. People don't want you to be monetized. They don't want to see you over 1,000. They do whatever it takes to make your day worse. I'm like, just sub somebody. It don't make a difference. It's a subscription. It's free. You sub them. It's free. You'll get some good content out of it. Because like I said, you got funny content. I listen to it when I'm cooking all the time. So people out there, they want to just be hateful and mean. Oh, I'm going to unsub. I'm going to unsub just because. Well, that's trash. No, Jeff talking fast. He got that 15-year-old leftover booger sugar. Exactly. And that's the thing, man. Somebody like me, like you see these meth heads out there, these crack heads and shit out there. Imagine if I took meth or crack. Bro, this whole street, I'll be done painted every house on this whole street like in one night. They be like, what the hell's Jeff doing? That motherfucker's on crack. Zig said, hey, that was me. I was the one hater that unsubbed. He said, I'm kidding. Yep, exactly. And that's what it is. Subbing is just free support. And even if you don't, because I'm subbed to a lot of channels, even if you don't go watch every channel, at least it routinely, the algorithm flips and channel stuff shows up. Like I haven't been able to watch like a CoffeeZilla. I watched CoffeeZilla like once, maybe in the past 2 months. I used to watch CoffeeZilla every day. But because I'm looking at different material, different content, I only watch it once or twice. There's this huge YouTube guru that's getting investigated out of feds right now, but CoffeeZilla just did a review of him, so I watched that. But he reviews all the frauds. He's always reviewing frauds, so I love it. But yeah, man, I sub people, man, just because it gives them support. And if anybody, and even Zick, all you guys know, when I used to do my ride-alongs and everything, I used to tell everybody to create a YouTube channel because there's 8 billion people on this planet. 8 billion. And a lot of them are looking for something to look at. There's no way we can steal each other's views. We can't steal each other's views because there's too many views out there. So what you got to do is just make a channel. You can make there's a lot of dog channels. Tons of them. But I got a dog channel. I just don't do anything on it. It's a funny channel. But I don't really do much on it because I'm slowly doing the MicDrop. I'm changing the MicDrop into something else. Once I get MicDrop to where I want to go, then I'll do Seek a Pup. Here we go. Here, I'll show you my other channel. This channel's funny as shit. No, but I'm not really doing anything. You can too many channels, you spreading yourself thin. Because I comment with a lot of people, I talk to a lot of people, but that's my other channel right there. Seek a Pup. Look at him. So I got 39 subs, 29 videos, and that's all my videos are. Just me with the dog, teaching him how to swim, stuff like that, hanging out with him. Easy stuff. That's my buddy right there. So at some point, like this one got 1,000 views on it. That one has 3 views. I didn't really do anything with that one. That's got 3 views. That's got 245, 1667, 114. Like I don't really do a lot on this channel. Like I'll post something and just leave it alone. And I don't really go into the algorithm. I don't mess with it. I don't do anything with this. Like here's 1667, 114. I don't do a lot with this channel. But Seek a Pup is just, eventually I'm going to do something with it, but I don't want to do nothing with it. Let's say I meet like a lady and she's like, hey, I want to do something with your channel. I'm like, okay, well, here you could do Seek a Pup. Seek a Pup's a fun channel. So she might want to build that channel, and the revenue generated on that channel could be something that she's dealing with, and I'm dealing with the barbecue. So my channels are like businesses just sitting right now, dormant businesses that I'm not really touching. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's eventually going to get put in the algorithm when I start working with it. Yeah, so yep, his football channel, yep, that's what you do. And I got about 3 or 4 channels. One of my channels, I did a Shadur video, and that thing got like 60,000 views on the video. That video went through the roof. And I only got like 700 subs on that channel. But it's a very different channel. Let me see if I can find it in here. Let's see. I think this is it here. Bam. All right, there we go. Yeah, but I've had it over here for a while. So I actually had, sometimes when I do my live streams, I put my live streams on there too. But this is my other channel right here, just Jay Watts TV. This one got my Beamer in the top. The other one's got the truck in the top. But it's just like a regular one. You know, this is where my my live streams kind of go over to there. You can see some of my videos in here. They don't do like high, super high numbers or nothing like that, but like 2218, 26, 280, 860, 981, 691, 76. And these are all like old videos from like my motorcycle days. That's the fun video right there. Wait a minute. I'm gonna see something real quick. Paid promotion, what? Oh, this is back when I used to race my motorcycle a long time ago. This is gonna be fun. Hold up, let's see something. All right, this is me actually racing my motorcycle. I don't want to see that one. Hold up, this one is better. This video here is me with my son. Hold up, let me try something. Hold up, I gotta hear this. Let me shut this down. So the guy rapping is actually my buddy Derek in Germany. And that's my son when he was little. That's my son when he was so little. My son was so little back then, and I'm on the motorcycle driving behind him right now because I'm headed back to our camp because I had to go get my bike checked. But he's sitting there running and shit, and it was so funny. He almost ran to the wrong camp. Hold up, look, this is where he goes. He was almost ran in the camp back there. That was one of my trailers right there too. I got a different trailer now. And so this is when we actually get on the track with the other bikes. My cameras are on the front and back of my motorcycles, so I'm just showing the bikes in front of me and stuff like that. Uh-oh, Greg, I'm telling you. 1999. The power of nines. Yeah, that's me. My kid was so little back then. And so this is like us just getting the bike started, warming the tires up and everything. We're headed towards the first turn right here. So we're coming through. I think that's my buddy Roy right there. That's Rory, R-O-R-Y. That's Rory in front of me. And so we're just going through the first turns, just warming up our tires and everything. And I think Rory's in front of me. Who's in front of him? Oh, I know that guy. I can't remember who he was. And that was my CBR 1000 right there. But this is my buddy in Germany rapping, actually. And so I took off on their ass. That's why you see all the bikes disappear. I took off. I started going crazy on their ass because the tires, once my tires warm up, my bike is crazy after that. So I just start passing everybody now. I'm like flying past people. Because I had the 1000, so with the 1000, I mean, you barely hit that thing, it's gone. That bike is gone. So my tires, once they get warm and I trust my tires, I'm going nuts then. I'm going nuts. That's all of us outside one day, yeah. But that's my other channel right there. That's my other channel. Oh, we do songs together all the time. Me and Derek, we've done songs together. Ooh, now that I got you guys on the live stream, I can show you guys something funny too. Hold up for a second. Reverb. I'm gonna show you guys a part of this, and this is old stuff. So just remember, this is old, it's not new. So, and I'm gonna see if I can find a song that Derek and I did together a long time ago. His name's Debo, D-double-E. So this right here is my old music channel. And it says Phoenix on it, so I guess it changed over, except let me see if I can find one with me and Derek in here. Hold up. Where's it at? I know I got something with Derek in here. Hold up. Oh, here it is right here. This is me and Derek. The dude you just heard, this is us right here. Hold up. Radio station W. This is so old. This is old, real old. Ain't necessarily free. Accountability is still key. So watch what you say, cause we watch what we play. Okay. So D-Dub, that's him. He's in Germany. So we doing tracks back and forth between Germany and America.
Do when the money gone, do when the honey's gone. Sold out for dough, compromise, doing funny songs. Gimmick runs out, who the timid one now? It was good just a week ago, running your mouth, no doubt. It's appalling to feel like you crawling. The lesson really hit.
That's my buddy Debo.
You can't be Snoop, you ain't gonna be Jake. Realize it's the truth. If you gonna be paid, you drop half a stack on the rims, but still.
This is like 2008. This is so funny.
You don't care at all, you just being foolish. Think 5 steps ahead, what to do with your bread. Get a plan when it's all said and done.
Then I'll wait until my part and I'll cut it off. Cause y'all don't want to hear me. No. I sound so young.
Money gone, money go, money gone. You can tell it on a mountaintop, I sell it in a song. All day long, they be smoking and they drinking, then they play it back and be like, homie, was I even thinking? Money gone, money go, money gone. You can tell it on a mountaintop.
Darius like, send me this.
All day long, they be smoking and they drinking, then they play it back.
This is my part. Hold up.
I wanna perform better. I ain't sipping at my bread. I'd rather be writing letters like this Jacob on my sweater. Whenever I see competitors sweating to sign my letter, brother, pass on by while I'm scanning like a checker. Impress them up on my retina. America never heard of me. Lyrically, I be surgery. Heard of me out in Germany. Rappers, they ain't burning me. I'm scorching their souls just like they running on the sun surface. I'm so cold. All the stories that they rapping about, they already told. All the hooks they steady spitting now is getting so old. Take their hands in they fold. Playing pokers with some jokers. Now I got them looking hopeless. Their careers out of focus. Got these rappers steady asking us to give them support. They support none of their kids and they won't show up in court. Then you see them on the video. See them up on MySpace. Asking me for beats. Better get up out of my face.
That was talking about MySpace. That shit's funny. That shit was talking about MySpace. That's how old that is. We were talking about MySpace. This was back like in 07, 08. That shit was so old. It's a cool video I didn't hear. Hold up. That was the Ovation Room in Las Vegas. Oh, this was when we was actually on stage right here. Oh, I can't click that because it's going to YouTube. No, I ain't gonna click that. Yeah, but this stuff, like I said, all this music is so old. It is so old. I don't even know what days this shit is. Like, I'm saying, what else do I got in here that's funny? Oh, this is a song that I did about motorcycles. Twisting, I did it about motorcycles. This No Hablo Español is me actually rapping like half English, half Spanish. I'm gonna let y'all listen to a part of it, but to me, it's fucking hilarious. And it's from what? JR Beats up in Syracuse, New York, sent me this beat and said, hey man, rap to this. Hold up, this is funny. Let's see.
Shout out to Robbie Anthem and Juice, JR Beats for generating this track. And this is J. Watts in the state line of Mexico, me and my amigo. I know Espanol, so I go a Higo and Vivo. Loco like Patos and Cholos, the two baddest Chico, Chuck Taylors and Polos. So close, desperados don't even bother. United States license plates indicates the father. Spanish honey ram, Prada selling cold by the agua. Habla, rapidamente, siente, still holla. Touch on the collar, right my number on the dollar. Got a pocket full of pesos, she don't take those. We don't break so, money ain't a damn thing. And I love the way she say my name. Centamos, sip a margarita down in Cabo. Fly to Puerto Rico, put in trap a Hondo. Neck happen, Rondo.
So Robbie, he mixed that up in New York. Man. Yeah, it had the Fruit Loops. That's funny. That's when some people had the Fruit Loop starter kit. Yeah, that was funny. That's funny. Because, man, that shit goes hard. I don't know, man. These songs, do you know how old these songs are? So old. So old. Hold up. Let me see. I think Run the Block was one. Look at Me. Oh, I'm trying to find out. Ooh, Roll With This. I did one of those. Need Money. Okay. Seasonal. That was with Michael Watts, I think. And this guy, Michael Watts, he's actually in the UK. Let me see if I can play this one. Hold up. Yeah.
W-A-T-Z, where busy minds run deep.
So the dude named Michael Watts,
On the strings from the UK,
he's actually playing the guitar like on this track for real.
and enjoy the soul of music.
So we did like a ballad or something like that. Hold up.
I
think our life is working out about the best it can. Sometimes I think about you, you know I'm just like a man. So then you can't reprimand a man that's trying to get his hustle on, harder than a brother that be trying to get his muscle on. Leaving us alone, create some spark before we know it. Let me take a look at you right before you blow it. The candle's getting dimmer, the embers kinda flickering. I'm kissing on your neck again, you rubbing on my head, and then I start to feel the wind across my back.
Okay, enough of that.
Radio
Oh, this is a rap that I did. This is funny because I was actually in the studio with the lady I dated at the time. We were in the studio together. This is funny.
Keep our bodies kinda close, baby, don't back up. We're working up, we playing bills, still stack up. So let's waste no time, let the temperature climb. Everything will be just fine, put your hands in mine and we can move it, we in unison as soon as we kiss. Feel a little bit of bliss, see I'm down with this. All the time that we listen when we working away. Got me hoping and I'm praying for the end of this day. So I can rub all on your body, let me stop right there. Put my lips up on your hips while you drop your head. Now you're looking deep into me, you can see my soul. Close my eyes, still composed, about to lose control. This is grown folks, baby, send the kids to bed. All them sexy text messages, that's why I spit. Now we standing toe to toe, about to lock the door. Lay back, relax, and enjoy my show.
Yep, that was all old stuff. That was all old stuff. He said, I need a USB of these songs. Man, that shit is so old. Man, like I said, this was like 2007, 8, 9. I was living in Henderson at the time. I was living down in Green Valley, and we were producing music in my garage. So we would sit in the garage and produce music, and we get all the MP3s, shoot them over to Derek in the UK, shoot them down to Truth down in San Diego. My man Arrow, he still plays at the Hard Rock Cafe to this day. Arrow, he's playing with a grunge band right now, but he was like one of the lead singers. Him, Jeff and Jeff, Danny, they were the whole band that used to do the live versions of everything from us. So we would always do all the live stuff on stage at the shows in Vegas, and all the studio stuff I would produce in my garage. And I'd get a few producers that would send me tracks every once in a while. It was just fun back in the days, man. We used to do music all the time, just having fun shit. So, man, I'm telling you, man, it's just enjoyable. I tell folks I never wanted to be a rapper. We just do this shit for fun. If it's kind of like playing soccer. If you're just out there playing soccer, you don't want to be a professional soccer player playing in the MLS. You just like to play soccer. If you playing basketball, you don't play basketball so you can be in the NBA one day. You just like to go to the rec center and play basketball. Some of us like to rap. We just enjoy doing that. So what up, Trey Watts? What's good, brother? My brother, Trey Watts. So that's what we do, man. We have fun. And we all grew up. We all started having kids and life and marriages and shit. So the music had to kind of like, you can't be up all night producing music when you got a newborn kid in the next room. You got another kid that's coming over for the weekend. You know, it's too much. It's too much. So that's why I ended up just, well, you know what? Let me just stick with my corporate stuff. And I think that was in 2009. So by 2012 is when I finally retired. So once I retired, I was like, okay, I'm done. I retired from corporate America, started my own companies and business, moved back to St. Louis and everything. It was a fun time. But oh yeah, man. 90s like I said, this was back in 2007, 8, 9, all the way back in that era. So it was pretty fun. It was a pretty fun time. But people, man, it was just, life started going too fast. The internet, like I said, those are the days of MySpace. All of a sudden you got in with, Facebook started taking off. Everybody started getting on Facebook. People started doing different stuff. It was just, everything went in high speed. There was an era where we lived nice and slow and real relaxed. And then everything just went in high speed. And that's where we are at today. That's why I call it a new era. This is a new era right now. Do I like Missouri or AZ? Oh, Arizona all day. Man, Missouri got too much humidity, mosquitoes, snow, sleet, rain. Weather you can't predict is just crazy out there. Nah. And the energy is not really where it should be. The St. Louis energy is too old. The energy is just too, because people are still fighting people they fought in third grade and shit. And they're like in their 40s and 50s, fighting people that they fought in third, fourth, fifth grade. The energy just never leaves. So it's like you have to leave a place like St. Louis so you can like have a life. It's just different. And once you live in St. Louis, you'll realize the only thing you can really do is just stay away from people. That's the best thing to do in St. Louis. Just stay away from people. Because if nobody's borrowing money from you, they're trying to take money from you. They're trying to rob you. It's like, yeah, I'm done with all that. Done with all that. You gotta do something else with your energy. You gotta do something else. Arizona's like Jeep weather. I can ride around all day with my Jeep top off. Nobody bother me. I've been there for 7 years. Nobody bothers me. If I go to St. Louis, I'm not gonna get no fucking sleep. People gonna blow my phone up, trying to stop by your house, trying to borrow money, borrow a car, asking you do this, can you do that? It's too much. It's too much. I just want to enjoy I want to wake up and have nobody bothering me. That's it. Wake up, nobody's bothering me. This is Jeff, the man in the picture. Is that Michael Jackson? No, I don't think so. It's just a painting. Somebody painted it. I don't know. Yep, Chicago's the same way, man. So it's like you got to stay away from that energy, man. You stay away from that energy. Enjoy your own space, your own zone. You wake up, you make breakfast. You don't got text messages. Like, I don't have to answer to nobody. And it's not a bad, like I said, we talk relationships and stuff. It's not a bad thing not to answer to nobody, but I make sure I don't infringe on somebody's day. I don't want to ruin somebody's day. So I don't text people. I don't bother nobody. Women, don't bother them. I don't text them. Good morning, beautiful. None of that shit. I don't text nobody because I don't want to ruin nobody's day because I know me. If I text and I start driving, I don't text and drive at the same time. So I might text somebody. They might not hear from me for like 3-4 hours. Because I've been driving and doing shit. They said, dude, I was texting you and all of a sudden you just stopped texting. I was like, yeah, because I'm driving now. You can't text me at a stoplight? Not really, man. I'll be in traffic mode. I'm not trying to wreck my car over a text. Then people will say, well, why did you text and drive at the same time? Why didn't you just like wait till you were done driving? So I'll wait till I'm done driving to text people. It's different, man. I don't mess with people like that. Trump's in the military to Chicago and Portland. Good. I hope they clean it up. I think the only people that are upset about the military being in Chicago and Portland are criminals, because we have military bases. We got Litchfield. We got the military base sitting right up here off of McDowell. We got another military base on the other side of the mountain, and it's nothing but military shit. We got down University, all military trucks and equipment. It don't bother nobody. Military equipment and military people walking around, that shit what does it bother me for? I'm just going to the gas station to get gas. What does it bother me for? If you're a criminal, it bothers you. If you're not a criminal, it don't affect. I go to the grocery store, I get gas, I walk my dogs, I do what I got to do. I order shit, I buy shit. The military don't affect me. They're not looking for me. They're looking for problems. If you're not a problem, the military they ain't got no beef with you. The only people that don't want the military there are the people who are taking advantage of these communities. The people who are robbing people, stealing stuff, smashing and grabbing. That's the thing. Is like, man, I don't have a problem with the military. Everybody like, oh, well, your freedom. I'm like, bro, I live in Arizona. We got jets flying over us all the time. Military people, we got 3 or 4 different military establishments right in the Phoenix area, from Litchfield all the way to Scottsdale. There's military establishments everywhere. I've been here for 7 years. No military person ever bothered me. There's tons of Humvees riding around. Nobody bothers me. So what am I worried about military people for? I'm not a criminal. I shouldn't have to worry about it. Now, if I'm trying to do some shady shit, then yeah, I'm going to have a problem with the military being here, because now I can't do my shady shit. That's why I think people are upset at the military. Oh, you're here to take our freedom. Freedom of what? St. Louis got Edwards Air Force Base, Luke Air Force. They got all these Air Force bases everywhere. Military is everywhere. Everywhere. The only reason why people get upset at it is because they can't do their shady shit no more. I ain't got no beef with the military. Knock yourself out. Have fun. If you want to drive up and down Baseline, you want to drive up and down Southern, you want to do all this, knock yourself out. It don't affect me. I'm just going to Circle K and back. Shit don't bother me. I'm going to Walmart to get some dog food and come back. This shit don't affect me. Now, if I'm trying to go rob a store, it might affect me. If I'm trying to go rob a bank, it might affect me. If I'm trying to, break in cars, that shit might affect me. But I'm living a normal, average, everyday life. The military being around me don't affect me. Cops being around me don't affect me. It's always criminals got the problem. And they want you to think like the criminal and you to feel sorry for the criminal. Oh, yeah, man, you should hate the government sending the military here. Why? Because it's taking away our freedom. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, military's always been around. What are you talking about? What are you not free to do because the National Guard's here? What are you not free to do? Like, what do you want to do that they're going to stop you from doing? If you're trying to do crime, now I see why you're mad. If you making money off of crime because you got people stealing for you and they bringing you the stolen goods, I can see why you mad. But if you ain't got shit to do with crime, What are you beefing about? I don't have a problem with it. No problem whatsoever. Nuh-uh. This is what I say. Hey, Justin, born in AZ. Everybody's born in AZ. Born in AZ. Say, oh, if you're waiting on a robber to get back and give you a share of the dirty money, that's what some ladies are bad about. Exactly. Because half these women are probably getting their child support from the dudes that's out doing the crime. Yeah, girl, I'm taking care of you with all this money we getting. I'm working with this dude. We stealing cars. We stealing jewelry. We stealing laptops and stuff. And I'm paying for this for you. And I'm buying this for you. So, of course, when you dry up the ill-gotten gains, you dry up the money. Guess who's going to be mad? The people that are living off the money like that. Same with the tax dollars. The people that are pissed off about the tax dollars not being spent on bullshit are the rich people not getting money from all the people using the programs. So they keep people poor. So poor people need the program. The money goes right to the poor person and gets funneled up to the rich people. So the rich people go, we're getting all the money because we're making sure the poor people got programs. No, it's a racket. You're using poor people to say they need our program that we started. Well, your program is expensive as hell. Well, the government's paying for it, not them, so they're not worried about it. The government's not paying for it. The government don't have money. Taxpayers are paying for it. We have the money. We give the money to the government. So it's all funneling money through the needy up to the greedy. That's all tax dollars are doing. So we end all the programs. You end all the slush funds. Same with crime. You end the crime. You end the funnel of money that the crime goes. People don't do crime just to do it. People don't say, hey, man, I'm bored today. Let's go do a crime. Let's go steal some candy bars. No, they do crime because they go steal shit to get money from it. There's an economy. Crime creates an economy. That's a whole nother realm of business when you start doing crime. So when you send them people to stop that crime, you're drying up people's money and they're upset about it. You're drying up our money, bro. Crime is our business. This is how we make money. We are a criminal organization. We are organized and we make money by doing this. We get money from doing that. If you come and stop that, you're killing our economy. So we got to fight you because you're drawing up our money now. The people they're doing crime against are the people in the community who are working hard every day to buy shit, to get shit, to do things the right way. Those are the people that the crime is affecting. The criminals are like, we want to make sure that people grow up in this neighborhood, or the National Guard is like, we want to make sure people grow up in this neighborhood and believe in the power of work, believe in the power of going to school, believe in the power of community, taking care of each other. That's all we're here to ensure. If you are not a criminal, we're not worried about you. We want you to go to school. We want you to go to Walmart. We want you to go get gas in your car. We want you to be able to park here and walk there without getting robbed. We want that for you as the National Guard. That's what we want for you as a community. The people that don't want that for you are the people that's trying to rob you. They want you to park here so they can rob you before you get there. They're mad that we're here to stop that. Shit don't make no sense, man. It don't make, I'm like, how can you not want people who are saying we're going to stop crime so you can live better? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Stay out of our neighborhood. Oh, you're a criminal. That's what you're a criminal. Now I see who you are. There's everybody complaining. And the thing is, they talking about we don't need the National Guard. We need more money. If you just send us more money, we won't need the National Guard. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. That's like telling a fat person, hey, you need to go to the gym and lose weight. No, I don't. I need more cake. Just send me more cake. Keep bringing me chocolate cake. I don't need to go to the gym. Why do I need to go to the gym? Because we're going to help you get in shape. We're going to help you, lose weight. All that extra weight you don't need is going to help your heart, help your knees, help. No, just send me more chocolate cake. If you keep sending me more chocolate, no, this shit you're going to get fatter. It's like if we send you more money to your neighborhood without fixing a crime, the money goes back into the criminal empire. So what are you talking about? Send more money. Just send us more money. We don't need help. Keep sending us money. Didn't you just hear that money funnels to the rich, greedy people at the top who keep the crime going? If they keep the crime going, it keeps business moving for them. It's a criminal organization. There are politicians that have been tried for RICO charges because when you keep a crime going and you keep the money flowing, then you can institute a program. We're going to start a new program. It's called Safe Walk. Oh, yeah, we want to help people safely walk through the neighborhood. We need a new program called Safe Walk. Well, instead of putting a Band-Aid on a problem and saying we want to help you walk from point A to point B with a new program, why don't you just stop the criminals that are hurting the people that are walking? Just stop the criminals. Start at the root of the problem. Stop the crime. Instead of saying, I want to come in and make a new program called Safe Walk. Okay, how much does a Safe Walk CEO make? $200,000 a year. How is that making it safe? Well, the Safe Walk CEO makes $200,000. Okay, what about the president of SafeWalk? He makes 200,000 too. Okay, what about the vice president of SafeWalk? 160,000. What about the secretary of SafeWalk? 150,000. What about this guy at SafeWalk? 95,000. Okay, so you spending $2 million on SafeWalk, but yet the neighborhood's not safer because the same criminals are there. You're just starting a program to funnel money to people. That's all you're doing. You're funneling money to people so they can get rich off of you starting a program because there's an issue called crime that you won't fix. Instead of fixing a crime, send us more money so we can start more programs. No, we're not doing that. Not doing that. We're going to come and fix the problem. Once we fix the problem, which is crime, you're not going to need all the programs. Everybody's going to be okay. That's how we do it. Okay, I just subbed to Justine's World too. Let's get our subs to 1,000. That's cool time. I need to get out now. It's more cooling outside. Okay, cool. So she's trying to get out to cool out outside at Justine's. Let me see. Who's at Justine's World? Let's see something real quick. Who is this person? Let's see who is Justine's World at Justine's. Come on, thing. At Justine's World. Okay. Is it It's Justine's World? It's Justine's World? Oh, I'm already subscribed to you already. What are you talking about? Go subscribe her. I've been subscribed to you already. Everybody's like, go subscribe to Justine's World. I'm like, okay. I'm like, let me go see. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm already subscribed to you already. I subbed you the other day because we were going back and forth in the comments. That's right. You got another channel? Game with Justine? Okay, I see what you're doing. I see you. All right, lady. So she got 818,000 subscribers. She's trying to get to 1 million. Let's get her to 1 million subs. Let's get her to 1,000 too. Well, see, It's Justine World has 1,000. She has 818,000 subscribers. She's almost at 1 million. 1 million subs is on the way. You only need another what? So you hit 100K last year. You hit 200K this year, 300K this year, 400K this year. You hit all of these milestones this year. 900K is coming up. I subbed like a couple of days ago, so we're in. We're going to get you to the 900K. We're going to get you up to 900K. There we go. Exactly. Got. She's a big baller, man. She's a big baller. So go to It's Justine's World. You can see her unboxing from house to car, empty house, moving Kai's room. I'm back, starting a van life. Oh, so you do van life? What? Okay. So she's cooking, making powder or whatever she's doing, making beds. She's in her yoga equipment. She's in her yoga outfits. So all you guys out there want to say, let me go see a lady that's working out today. Like, all right, I see you. Hey, It's Justine World 51. 8 months ago, you said we're close to 100,000. Wait a minute. How'd you get so many subs that fast? Let me go back and look and see something. Let me see more. So you 724. So yeah, about 8 months ago was in February. It was in February, but you hit that last year. Okay, all right. How the hell did you get so many subs that fast? How did you do that? It was like, I can't even get 20,000. No, I'm just kidding. But see, this is the thing though, Justine, about my channel. And I've said it for everybody who has been on my channel for a long time. They've always known I like smaller channels because I really answer a lot of comments. I talk to everybody. I do live streams all the time. I know people. I see people out in public and things like that. So for me, a small channel was kind of like, it's cozy. But I know at some point it's about to blow up and I'm like, ugh. It's almost like, do you want a channel to blow up? Like, I would rather have the views. I think I want the views than to blow up. But if I get the views, then it's naturally going to blow up. So it's like it's a catch-22. And it's like how my TikTok is crazy. My TikTok got almost 30,000 people on it. And I started my YouTube first. I didn't start TikTok till like last year, maybe. I don't even know. Maybe last year I started TikTok. Maybe 2 years ago I started TikTok. My YouTube has been here for 4 or 5 years, maybe. But my YouTube is at 18,000. My TikTok's at 30,000. So TikTok, people sub it a whole lot faster because they want to see what you're dropping. YouTube, it's a different market. It's a totally different market, different energy. Because I even do long videos on my TikTok. I do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minute videos on TikTok. I don't do a lot of shorts. I got shorts, but I'd rather do longer content to really get into the topic. So this is my bad, 1 million. And so I get out there and I chat a lot on even my TikTok channel, and we talk politics, we talk life, we talk this. This channel, it's mechanic work, it's money, it's relation, it's a lot. JWatch TV is probably gonna be the same. But I want to create like a channel where it's a community that we can radiate and we can take our ideas out and go talk to people so people can kind of, feel where we are in society. We could become the leaders of society, and we don't have to be rich and famous and wealthy and popular and just to be a leader. I wasn't raised by leaders. I was raised by athletes. I was raised by coaches. I was raised by maintenance men. I was raised by people who were like leaders in the community, but never famous. They weren't famous. They were just very practical, very common sense people. And it ended up creating accountants, people with accounting degrees. It turned us into athletes. It turned us into husbands and fathers. It turned us into wives. It turned us into what they led us to be. And they were never famous people. So a lot of us, we could be like that. A lot of us can be like that. It didn't take off till last year. Yeah, but it took off. You took off, though. You blew up. And I think a lot of our channels, or a lot of us as people, even with smaller channels, people with like 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs, stuff like that. You can have a topic that really radiates. I mean, there's channels that I look at that would have 5,000 subs, but a video they have is like 800,000 views. They're just dropping videos like crazy. Small channels dropping crazy views because they're leaders, because their information is traveling faster. And if more people subscribed to our channels, subscribed it, and also kept coming back for the information, that means it would look better. But I know how YouTube works. A lot of times people like to stack and pack your channel, give you a ton of subs, but they won't go and watch your information. And I think I would rather people come and just watch the information. Like, don't stack my channel up with subs and not come back, because it kills this part called retention. And if you don't have retention, then YouTube's not going to push you because your retention is too low. They're going to say, well, people come once and they never come back. Must be either a clickbait channel, must be a spam channel, because people aren't coming back. But if people come back to your channel, your views are there, even if your subs aren't there, they go, oh shit, it's a high retention channel. That's where advertisers get involved. People start paying a higher CPM because they want to be on a channel where the same people keep coming back, because YouTube looks at it as a community, not as a fly-by-night. So YouTube goes, they're building a community. Why? Look at the retention. The same people are coming back to the videos. The same people are coming back to the channels. That's a community right there. And they will slow. And I say organic growth is best. When you slowly grow and you find like-minded people. I don't want to get a channel so big that we're all fighting and shit over here. I don't like that. And anybody who's been on my channel for a long time know I got a very long block list because I'm an energy person. I don't go to anybody's channel and start shit. I might have shit with somebody. I don't go to their channel and I just make a video about it on my channel. I do not put my energy on somebody's channel like that, because it's rude to walk into somebody's house and say off shit to them. So what I do is, if I don't like something they say or do, I just make a video about it. Cool, I'm done. Now it's on my channel. They don't got to worry. They don't got to come look at my shit. They don't got to watch it. It's on my channel now. But for some people, they go and they put that energy on other channels, trying to create that energy where it's not even supposed to be. We a money-making energy channel. We make money. We talk life. We debate. We're higher IQ. We're not violent ass people. I mean, we got to defend ourselves on some dumb shit. That's one thing. But I'm not looking to every day to get up and just thug. I don't know, wake up and start thugging every day. Oh, yeah, I'm going to come through. I'm finna pull up. I'm finna pull up, cuz. I'm finna pull up, cuz. I'm 52 years old. Who the fuck talks like that in their 50s? There's people like that on the online I see doing that. What up, cuz? I see you, cuz. What up, cuz? I'm finna roll up, cuz. I'm like, dude, you have a walker in the background. I'll kick that shit from under your legs, man. I'm not trying to fight you. You too old for me, dog. Get out of my face, man. And it's like, there's people like that online. Those kind of people I just block, because that energy, it belongs somewhere and it don't belong around me. I'm not trying to lose my house for beating people up. Not trying to lose all my cars. I don't do that. I don't do that. So it's like I try to cultivate this channel. Like a lot of people stack subs like crazy. They keep stacking subs. I'm opposite. I get rid of people because there are people that I don't want in this community right now. There's some really good people over here. Good women, good men, intelligent, good energy. Wake up. Good morning, barbecue. How we doing? And then you get somebody up under there. Why you over here on this damn barbecue? We finna roll up on cuz. We don't like y'all. Y'all a bunch of haters. Y'all see, block, kick them off the channel because we're not looking for that. Morning barbecue, what's good? Y'all ready to laugh and have a good time? Let's laugh and have a good time. Who we grilling today? Let's grill this person today. And if they don't want to see it, they don't have to come here. It's that easy. Nobody's telling none of these people to come to our channel. They come here on their own free will and they don't like it here. So I just block them. I'm like, if you don't like it here, what are you doing here? Don't just keep coming to something saying, yeah, I hate y'all. I hate this place. I hate this energy. I hate your videos. What are you doing here? Because I just want to have some negative energy to get off on somebody. Block. It's like, I'm notorious for that shit. Block ban. I talked about that back in the day. Block ban. I'll block your ass. And because my channel will never be big. I block too many people to be big. People say, well, 18,000 a lot. It's really not. 18,000 is like nothing. Nothing. When you start getting close to 1 million, that's when YouTube is really looking at you. Somehow you got almost 1 million people to click on your channel. That's when YouTube is like, we need to send you like your own YouTube rep. And we're going to tell you how to tap into these 1 million people. 1 million is a lot. 1 million is the size of a city. There are cities with 1 million people. So you have literally a city on your channel that subscribe to your channel for some reason. So YouTube reps are going to be like, we need to get in contact with you and talk to you and figure out how you can deal with these 1 million people. They have the energy that you were looking for because they hopped on your channel. If you got to weed through them, weed through them. But for the most part with my channel, I know I get some pretty controversial topics because we always talk about progress and moving forward. But you got people who are lazy and complacent, and we talk shit about them because they're lazy and complacent. They think that's how life should be. And we like, life shouldn't be lazy. You should be making progress. You should shark mode, always moving forward, always trying to do something better with your life, not sitting around just sucking up oxygen, doing weird shit. No, move forward, make progress. And progress costs money. It does. I'm like, I spend a lot of money. In a week, I tell people, I spend more money, I think, on my ventures, on all my little side projects than I do with anything else. Always spending money on some random shit. And it's like, but it helps me. Like when I first started welding, people probably wonder, why are you going out buying a welder, bro? You don't even know how to weld. I'm like, well, I'm going to teach myself. So I went and bought some metal. I bought a welder. I've been welding for what, 22 years now, self-taught. All the shit around my house, I welded it all. And so that's what I do. I make progress. I invest in things to say you can be exactly who you need to be to get things done. I'm not a fantastic person. Like I'm not a fantasy person saying tomorrow I'm going to go to NASA and sign up to be a space astronaut tomorrow. Bro, I'm 52 years old. What the fuck I look like trying to be an astronaut? Because you can be, bro, you could be whatever you want to be. If you want to be an astronaut, just go be an astronaut. No, I'm not doing that. I don't live like that. That's fantastic. That's fantasy shit. I'm realistic. If I want to learn how to, transplant a palm tree, I'll research studying how to transplant a palm tree. That's my level. Because I got 2 palm trees in my backyard that are about 2 feet tall that I want to move somewhere, but I don't want to kill them. So they're where they are right now. I need to move them before they get too big. So I'm studying how to transplant palm trees. I want to take them from the backyard, put them in the front because I just want palm trees across my front yard. And they just keep growing. So I'm moving them. But I don't want to be an astronaut. I want to be a transplanter of palm trees for my property. I'm pretty realistic. That's it. Dude, you could be in a Tyler Perry movie tomorrow, bro. You got a microphone. You got a studio. You could be in a Tyler Perry movie next week. Nah, I just want to transplant these 2 palm trees from my backyard to my front yard. I'm kind of realistic. I'm going to research transplanting that palm tree. That's as far as I want to take this. I don't want to do no crazy shit. It's like, yeah. And that's it. Respect our channels. That's it. It's the house. And I'm one of those people, man. I just believe that, if we can get on YouTube and we can build the right communities, we can make some serious progress. And I'm just, like I said, I just so happen to be a business venture capitalist. I love creating businesses. Like I said, I bought this t-shirt shit back in 2015. I've been using this equipment for 10 years, making a lot of money. I just acquired all my candle equipment. October the 6th, my candle making equipment should be getting dropped off. So once it gets dropped off, I got to research how to set it up, how to use it, because I don't want to break it. So I'm going to research how to use it, get everything going. I ordered everything that I need to order. I got my shelving units coming in because I got to put shelves in that room. So my shelves are going to be floating shelves. The kind you screw the post into the wall and you sit the shelf on top of it and it just floats, because it's going to be candles all over the room. Not lit. I ain't going to light them all. But if I'm making candles, I'm going to need somewhere to put these candles. So if I'm making them, I would like to have them in the studio with all the guests and everything, surrounded by all the candles that we've made. And we might make candles on a live stream. Have guests come over. Hey, what you doing? We're going to talk about this on a live stream. But as we're talking about it, and I even ordered some, I think it's 3 millimeters thick, and it's table covering. And that's these huge placemats, and they're clear, so you put them all over the table so you don't scratch up the good wood. And they're pretty thick. So I got those over the table. So if we're making candles and some stuff spill, it gets on those clear things, and they only cost like $4 a piece. That's it. You can replace that. I want to replace my whole damn table. So I want to do this. They winning the Oscars, and then we're going to go to American Idol. We're doing all of this shit. And so if guests come in and we're on a live stream chatting like this, having fun, we can have a candle going right next to us. Hey, what are you guys doing? We're having a conversation with you guys, this and that. We got candles being made as we're chatting with you. And as soon as the candles are ready, we're still chatting. It's like, hey, check this out. We're pouring in candles. We're doing this. We get the wick stuck. We can have the camera aiming at us. So we're making candles in conversation. Maybe that'll be the name of the live stream series, Candles in Conversation. Let me write that shit down. Let's do this. Candles. Oh, we could do candles, cookies in conversation. I like that. Candles, cookies, and conversation. And that's going to be that podcast room. Candles, cookies, and conversation. So, and for people who don't know, like, I bake cookies all the damn time, because you guys still this live stream is supposed to be like a 1 hour live stream, but we're kind of overshooting it right now. I'm going to show you guys what I do as far as cookies go. Let me type in COOKIES. All right. Bam. Here we go right here. So I'm going to show you guys. Well, it says you're definitely a hustler. No, I'm serious though. I'm an accountant by heart. I've worked around marketing departments my whole life, and everybody used to be like, Jeff, why are you accounting? Why don't you just work in marketing with us? Why are you an accountant? I'm like, because that's what my degree is in. Dude, you should come in marketing with us, man. You're in sales and marketing. You're not an accountant. They boring as hell. You're fun. I'm like, ah. But here's one of my cookie videos right here. So this is what I do when I'm not around. Let me see. So this is me making cookies. What am I listening to? Yeah, so I listen to music and I bake cookies and shit. So that's why, I call it. Oh yeah, I bake homemade cookies all the time. Wait a minute.
We'll start 22 with them. Let's do it.
Here I go right here. Here are my cookies videos right here.
Is actually giving you the recipe on the next video. I'm
Hold up.
Actually mix it and show you exactly how I make cookies.
This is me making cookies right here.
That's what I'm working on right now. I'm about to put this batch in. Hey, this is how I'm starting. I ended 21 with cookies. I'm gonna start 22 with them. Let's do it.
What I plan on doing is actually.
So here's my cookies in the oven there.
I think I'll leave the top in for a couple more minutes. The bottom's coming out right now. Okay, so I took the bottoms out. They look pretty good.
Those are some good looking cookies. I'll eat those.
Texture. That's decent. Now I'll let them cool off a little bit before I take a bite out of them. But I try to immediately pull them off of this and throw them on the cooling rack so the bottoms don't get too charred. The bottoms got to stay nice, golden brown, and crispy. So these are about to come off the pan, go straight to cooling racks. There they go, looking pretty good. They're huge. And I got my little buddies up under here watching me. Hey, you guys want some cookies? Hey, I want some cookies. Want some cookies? You want some?
They always around.
Of course they do. But there you go. Looking pretty good.
I'm trying to find this thing real quick. I know I got another video in here.
Okay, all batches are out. This is the first batch, second batch. So the first batch is kind of cool. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of
Man, where is this at?
Look a little bit. Look at that. That's nice. Like when you lift it up. Ooh, that looks good. Check that out. Yeah. Come on, pull apart. All right. So there it is on the inside. Looks pretty good.
Okay, here we go right here.
I mean, it's like crunchy on the outside, but it's real soft on the inside. So that's how I like my cookies. Yep, hard on the outside, soft on the inside. And that chocolate's like,
Hold
I
up.
need to lick my finger.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this video here.
What's up, y'all? This is Jay Watts. I'm about to make these cookies. I promise y'all I was gonna put the recipe online, so go grab your kids or just subscribe, click like, notifications, because when you see this video, you're gonna wanna make some cookies. I've been out here cleaning this pool all day because I gotta get this thing ready for summer, but these are my chocolate chip cookies, and I'm telling you, they're gonna come out slamming. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set this to about, I go to about 365 for right now. And just let that start preheating. 365
So I'm
is
teaching
pretty
people,
good temperature.
and I
We'll chill
did this
with that.
video just
The
to help
ingredients
kids.
and the dog you need to supervise you. Make sure you get some chips. I got half a bag because I used half the last time. I'm going to use 2 1/4 cups of this. This is the flour I use. Make sure you get that CNH pure cane. 3/4 cups of that. 3/4 cups of brown sugar. Make sure you got your bread in there to keep it nice.
So I was doing. That's how I would make
This,
cookies like that.
Just kind of break them up. So your hands should be washed. I mean, you ain't got to tell nobody. Nobody need to put a sign in your kitchen saying wash your hands. You already know what the deal is. So make sure your hands are clean before you start making cookies. Camera, man, this is crazy. I got this crazy, dog. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Watch this. He's quick. Want to catch it? He's done.
That dog is crazy.
All right.
He's crazy.
So we finish this and then I'm done.
So this is how I mix my
And you just
cookies
do
like
that
this.
until you get everything pretty much done. You'll have nothing in the bottom of this bowl by the time you're done.
So that's how I mix my chocolate chip cookies up by hand.
Looks like when I'm done. Okay, so when you're done, it looks about like this. So it's nice and firm and everything's all good and all that. Now it's ready to start being put on the cookie sheet. So that's what you're looking for, a nice big pile of dough. There you go, right there.
And
There
that's,
we go. They're all done.
wait a minute, I
Looking
missed
good.
the oven part. Hold up.
That's what you'll end up with. Some pretty big cookies. These pretty big cookies. So that's how many I got out of that. These are about 2 each. So instead of that being 9, that would be about 18. Instead of that being 7, that would be like 14. So we end up with
So then how the cookies come out?
oven. So kind of want to let them cool off a little bit on that rack. Once they cool off on that rack, this is the first one I'm gonna eat right here. That one. Yeesh. Be ready, be ready. There you go. That's my video right there. If you like the video, click like, subscribe, whatever. Hit.
So there. So that was my cookie video back in the day, man. That was my So I do that all the time. I'm always baking cookies. I keep chocolate chips in the house just because I can't live without fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. If I'm running out, I'll go to the store and I'll buy some. Store-bought cookies don't taste good though. They taste too fake. So I'll, like, even tonight when it's 10:30, when I get this live stream, I could probably bake, because it only takes me like maybe an hour. So I can start right now. Within an hour, I can already have probably 2 dozen cookies that's gonna last me for days. And my cookies stay soft. The trick to having soft chocolate chip cookies is this: don't bake your cookies until they're all the way done, because you got to realize your cookies are already at 360 degrees. So if you take them out and you put them on a cooling rack, that 360 is going to carry over and cook even when they're on the cooling rack. So if you bake your cookies all the way through in the oven and you stick them on a cooling rack, they're going to overbake. So now you got these hard ass brick cookies. Take them out before they're done. Sit them over there. Let them finish baking. The dough, it's still going to cook. So once it's finished doing it, you're going to have the most softest, easy to break. They're going to be nice and crispy on the outside, but real soft on the inside, to where you break them, the chocolate just kind of strings in between like a swing set. You just chocolate that shit like that. 2 big ass glasses of cold milk, man. You can sit there and just watch Netflix. You have like 4 giant, my cookies sometimes come out big. You can have 4 giant cookies, 2 cool glasses of cold milk, and just like kick back. Man, go through sci-fi, be looking for sci-fi movies. Like, let me watch The Matrix and eat chocolate chip cookies for a while. Kick back, man. Do it. Do I make cookies for? No, I actually make cookies for my friends, though. Like, a few of my friends out of town, they'll order cookies. They'll pay for that shit, too, and I'll ship it to them. They'll pay for everything. I'll ship it all to them. And my son, he gets cookies. I sent him, a dozen cookies not too long ago. And he was like, yeah, man. And I haven't been with my son's mom since my son was like 6 months old. He's 17 years old now. We split when he was 6 months old. So she still eats my cookies because I send them to him. And he was like, man, I gave mom 3 cookies. She was just like, wow, your dad makes the best cookies. She still says that shit. He makes the best cookies. I've been making cookies my whole life. So it's like, so I sent him a dozen of them. Like, hey, make sure your mom gets some cookies. Oh, he was like, oh, trust me, she ain't gonna not let get some. She gonna eat some of these damn cookies. She see that shit, she's taking them. Hold up, damn, bug. Yeah. So I do that all the time, and I'm always doing stuff like that. See, marriage relationships are going bad because men are on their lunch break eating nasty looking chicken with nasty looking barbecue sauce. I'm talking about my cousin. That's funny shit. All serpent shit all on the chicken. Stop talking about my goddamn cousin. Stop talking about my goddamn cousin. Barbecue. Goddamn barbecue. Fat ass bald head barbecue. Yeah. But no, we should do that though. Like I said, we're going to have a live stream. We're going to call it cookies. We're going to call it candles, cookies, and conversations. C is going to be a big C with a 3 in it. And it's going to look like a heart. This is how my design is going to be. My logo is going to be like this. So where's some paper at? So if you think about what a sideways heart looks like, it'll be like, let's go C, then 3, sort of like that. So it could be like this, like C3, almost like a heart inside of there like that, like a heart inside of a bowl, because you putting love inside of your cookies. And you're putting love inside of your candles. So that can be either a candle dish. That C could be a candle dish, or it could be a bowl. The 3 is a heart. So it's like you're putting your love into whatever you're putting into your bowl. So you got a bowl of cookies. You putting your love into it. You making candles. You putting love into making your candles. And you're going to call the company C3. That's it. It's C3 for cookies, candles, and conversation, or candles, cookies, and conversation. I don't know. I'll work on it. I think fast. I talk fast. I'll figure it out over time. But I kind of like the idea of, what is it? Candles, cookies, and conversation. So I like candles, cookies, and conversation. I like the logo. I just made that up. It's going to be a heart in a bowl or a heart in a candle dish. But when you turn it sideways, it'll say C3. We'll get it all figured out. We'll give it all figured out. So you should. I know everybody's like, you're an accountant? How are you you should be in sales and marketing with us, Jeff. I'm like, nah, man, I'm an accountant. Fuck that. I'm an accountant. Dude, you should come work with us. Oh, I'm good. Because my brain works real fast. Like, I could think of an idea, like, quick. Like, that's why I built shit in my Jeep. When people said that's not going to work, Jeff, I'm like, it's going to work. You just don't understand. You just need a longer serpentine belt. Don't use a stock serpentine belt. It's not going to work. I've been driving that Jeep for 4 years, exactly how I said it was going to work. That's it. I just think fast. That's all. Like I said, we ain't short bus over here. We're long bus. We ain't short bus. We think fast. We got higher IQ. So yeah, we're gonna make up some new shirts. We're gonna start us a company. It's gonna be called C3 Candles, Cookies, and Conversation. Whatever. I gotta get it right. Candles is candles, cookies, and conversation, because we gotta think of it as CA comes before CO. So candles, cookies, conversation. It's all in alphabetical order, because CAN comes before COO, comes before CON. No, CON. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It says cookies. Oh yeah, you just missed the part of the live stream where I was baking cookies. You missed it. I bake cookies, man. I've been baking cookies since I was a kid, and it's what I do. I do it. This is Jeff is a genius. I don't know why his channel's got less than 20,000. You know what? I think that I'm not made for everybody. We are a very fast thinking channel. Everybody can't think as fast as us. We can start businesses every single day. We can do, because like I said, I bought all of these coffee mugs. So all of these coffee mugs are going to have candles inside of them. And then we can have candles, coffees, cookies, conversations, and just sit around, just, hey, man, this is what we could do. And we can have a whole podcast sitting in a room and everybody's like, dude, I'm gonna go watch Candles, Cookies, and Conversations. Like, what's that? Oh, it's a podcast, man. It's a couple of dudes, couple of girls. We sit around, they make candles, they make cookies, they have great conversation. And then they send that shit out to people. This is, I don't know, man. So I go away for a few minutes and cookies were baked. Well, I was showing the video of me baking cookies. When you go back and you play the video back, probably about 5 minutes ago, you will see I was showing all the videos on my channel of me baking cookies. I got 2 chocolate chip cookie videos on my channel. So yeah. I know it is gonna happen. I don't know. It's gonna happen. So everybody can't think fast as us, especially Dante London. Slow. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if he was around true business people and he had all of that money to invest, he could have invested that money into a business for himself. He didn't have to invest into the stock market. You could just invest into a business yourself. You could go rent, a storage place, build a huge business inside of a storage place, get all your subscribers to start patronizing your business, and now you working for yourself. Instead, he wants to be lazy and walk around with a fucking camera sticking up his nostrils and call it a business. That's not a business. That's just you walking around with a camera up your nose. You can make business to where people can purchase products from you or gain knowledge from you, and we can all start a business. We can have the cookie, candles, Candles, Cookies, and Conversation series to where we can host it on different people's channels if they want to have it to say, hey, you want to bake cookies at your house this weekend? Yeah. You want to do candles at your house this weekend? Sure. Okay. Set it all up. I'll bring over the cookie equipment. I'll bring the candle equipment. You buy all of the cookie stuff. You get ready. So I'll bring my candles. You bring the cookies. We'll have conversation right there on your patio. And we can just travel around doing the C3 series. Just drive around doing the C3 series. You're like, what? Where are you going to be today? Don't know. Might show up in your town. Show up in your town with my candle making equipment. We show up, bake the cookies, we have the conversation, and we do it all on live streams. We link all of our channels together so the revenue says sharing on it. So we're all sharing the same revenue from AdSense, but we're giving people information and knowledge from the conversation we're having. And it's business, man. It's just business. So make some baked mac and cheese with green beans. Yeah. So I get kicked out everywhere since I'm vegan. Oh, we don't care about vegans. Vegans are good. They're good. They're good. I'm telling Justine, a lot of people, when I'm sitting in my garage, I tell people BMW was started in the garage. Macintosh was started in the garage. Some of the best companies that we've ever heard of were started in a garage. I love being in my garage. Like, I don't really care about the house. So when I saw that 25 car garage house, I was like, I want that house. 25 car garage, I would live in the garage. I don't care about the house. Give me the garages. I want my cars out there, all my businesses out there. As a dude, you live in a house? Nope, don't want to be in a house. I want to be in my garage. Because that's where ideas get started. You can't walk through a garage without having an idea. I got so much shit in there. I mean, I could probably tomorrow start a whole new business out of my garage tomorrow. It's so much shit in there. And it's just things that you just need to understand and like manipulate it. Say, I want to take these pieces of metal and I want to manipulate these into that wood. And I'm going to make these do that. And next thing you know, bam, you just started a company now out of something just in your garage. Man, that's it. What's up, Miss Nia? What's good? About to get ready for the night job. All right, Nia, you be easy out there, lady, up in the NYC. I'm still going to hit you up in the morning on the morning live stream anyways. See, the 3C channel, I don't know if we can call it. It'll just probably be a series on this channel. We'll have the barbecue, the 3Cs with the barbecue. We'll have the candles, cookies, and conversation, and it'll be a part of the barbecue because we can have all kind of, series on the same channel. It don't make a difference. And we just evolve with it. We just grow with it. And over time, you radiate it out. So even though it is something that might start on, like you see people do rideshare videos on a channel, but then you see other channels doing the same type of rideshare video. So it could always radiate out. So it's not like it's something that I would want to try. Like you say, hey, we got C3. Then you can start some saying, you know what? Donuts and debate. What is that? We order donuts and we have debate and this and that. So we started donuts and debate on this channel. D2. Donuts and debate. All right. Or donuts, debate, and divorce, D3, whatever you want to do. Call it D2, D3, donuts and debate. Or you can just talk about marriage and divorce, donuts and divorce, whatever. And you can just keep creating different series out there. And once that series get hashtagged, once that series gets into the algorithm, It's going to go to people who talk about topics like that, who talk about candles, conversation, cookies, debate, marriages, wedding. And that's what we're dealing with computers right now. So when you deal with computers, you're dealing with people who are having conversation about there's people talking about cookies right now. They're talking about cookies and this and that. That's going to show up in their phone, because if they're talking about cookies and candles and conversation, our live stream might pop up in theirs because the computer is picking that up. So you're having conversation that they're having conversation about. The algorithm matches them to what they're talking about, to what we're talking about, and it expands. And it's all based on, that's why I tell people, there's no way we can all overstep each other's listeners or subs, because we're always talking about things all the time, always talking about different things. So we're going to always have people that might come in, speak to us for 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 10, whatever, an hour, and they'll just keep it moving. And that same listener might want to listen to something else later. So they go to your channel later because you're talking about donuts and debate, donuts and divorce. Okay. So now you travel around, you drive with your friends. Hey, tomorrow we're going to go to Dunkin' Donuts. We're going to have donuts and debate. What are we debating? We're going to debate having kids versus not having kids. Donuts and debate. Come have a donut with us. Come have debate with us. See you tomorrow. Donuts and debate. And that becomes your brand now. People know you talk about different topics all the time. What do you debate? We're talking about American cars versus foreign cars and why foreign cars hurt the American economy and blah, blah, whatever. You can talk about anything you want to talk about. It's donuts and debate. You don't even have to eat the donuts. The donuts are just sitting there. It's like, that's it. So I used to live, barely function. Now I do this. Gabe had to be stupid. This motherfucker said hot dogs and hoes. We're gonna have some hot dogs and sit around and talk about some hoes, man. These bitches, hot dogs and hoes, bitches and burgers. Man, only Gabe's channel would have that shit, man. These are hot dogs and hoes, man. We having fucking burgers and bitches. We talking about these hoes all day, man. This is Gabe's channel right here. Y'all know what we on. It's like, man, what you doing, man? I'm gonna go over there and talk about some hot dogs and hoes, man. Like, dude, nuh-uh. Stay off of Gabe channel. Stay off that fucking channel. Talking about bitches and burgers. Say Gabe is fucked up. He's fucked up. Man. This is on the algorithm keeps sending me content about Pedro, but I keep dodging it because I don't want to hear nothing about DoorDash shit. I don't hear nothing about no DoorDash shit. Fuck that. Man, Gabe, you got to start that series up, man. Hot dogs and hoes. We sit around, we having a couple of beers. We at the ballpark. We having some beers. We got some hot dogs. We're going to talk about these hoes, man. You're going to have all motherfuckers over there. Your channel going to blow up. They're going to say, dude, Gabe, he had 15 subs yesterday. He's at 967,000 a day. What is he talking about? Man, hot dogs and hoes, man. Bitches and burgers. They just got food and they talking about bitches. I'm going to bite this burger and talk about this bitch in a minute, man. She's killing me today. This bitch. You know what she did? Man, I was finna date this girl. Let me bite this hot dog. This hoe. It's like Gabe's channel blew the fuck up. He's on CNN. Welcome to CNN. We got Gabe here, who's a recent podcaster. How long have you been podcasting, Gabe? Since last week? Wait a minute. You've got 4 million subscribers and you just started last week. Tell us what it's about, man. It's about hot dogs and hoes, man. Bitches and burgers. Oh, excuse me. Can we cut to a commercial? It's like, I'm just telling you what I'm talking about. We can't have that, Gabe. I'm sorry. We thought you were some famous podcaster. You got 4 million subscribers. You're going viral. Man, I just talk about hot dogs and hoes. That's it. I know it. See, that's so 2022. We almost in 2026. I know that's funny shit. People call man. It's exactly, man, exactly. Can't stand these YouTubers who's crying about shit. We just doing it for the content. Man, exactly. We're over the content shit. We over it. We try to talk about hot dogs and hoes, man. Fuck these donuts and debates. That's for weak asses. We're on hot dogs and hoes now. We're elevating. That shit's stupid as hell. Man, I'm telling you, bro, you gonna fuck around and start that podcast, that shit gonna blow the fuck up. They're like, bro, you gonna walk around with a shirt. You should have a shirt with a hot dog on it and have garden tools up under it, like a big ass hoe, like a garden tool. What is that? Hot dogs and hoes. Say, you talk about gardening? We can say that. We can say that. Come to the channel. You'll see. Man, I can't wait. Hot dogs and hoes? I've been meaning to start a garden. Motherfucker pull up the live stream. Man, this fucking bitch, you know what she said? Like, what are we watching? Hot dogs and hoes. I thought he was talking about gardening and eating hot dogs. He's talking about like hoes. Exactly. That shit gonna get 20,000 views in 6 minutes. Exactly. 20,000 views. Motherfucker start that shit up. Everybody in the office like, I'm turning off the press conference and I'm gonna play hot dogs and hoes. It's like, we should be watching the press conference. They got numbers coming out. Give a fuck about that. Gabe, man, this shit's funny. Hot dogs and hoes. This bitch. He said, that's how I get through the algorithm. Yeah, exactly. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it live. We gonna keep it mature. Hot dogs and hoes is for after hours. That's at 12:01. Before midnight, we talking about candles, cookies, and conversation. 12:01, click the channel. Hot dogs and hoes is on. This bitch. Instead of, that's gonna be your fucking thing. Hot dogs and hoes. This bitch. That's all you gonna hear is like, oh shit. That's like the ESPN sound. Oh shit. Hot dogs and hoes is on. I heard it. How you know? Because all I heard was this bitch. Motherfucker run across the room. Click. Turn that shit on, man. Gabe's on. Nah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Man. But once again. So, okay, if I'm about to put you in timeout, that's Gabe. That ain't got shit to do with me. That's Gabe. Gabe did that. I was having fun with my candles and shit. This motherfucker comes sideways, sliding through the room like Kramer and shit on Seinfeld. This bitch. This motherfucker slid through the door like Kramer. Hot dogs and hoes. I'm like, wait a minute. Kramer, hold up. We having a Jerry Seinfeld moment. This motherfucker had a Kramer moment. He slid right up in the room. Hey! Fucking Gabe. I know. Hot Dogs and Hoes episode 12. Buns galore. I know. Wink is stupid. He said, this bitch. With a thumb pointing, this bitch. That's funny shit. We watching Hot Dogs and Hoes. This bitch. I don't fuck with her, man. That's crazy shit. What up, Dom? What's good? What's good, brother? Y'all wilding the fuck out, man. Put this bitch out on a t-shirt. Hey, I wouldn't be able to get in Walmart, man. They wouldn't even let me in Walmart with that shit. Man. No, I just saw a stat today that the fastest growing demographic in America is single men with no kids. Oh yeah, because I think I did a video about that. You know, I did a video about that about a week ago, saying, you know, people are being single with no kids more and more. Nobody wants to have kids, and that's why everybody's thinking the American population is dropping to the point where we need illegals to come in and do the work, because they saying, well, the American population is dropping. People are not having kids no more. Not only are people not having kids, people don't want to work. They all want to be fucking working for Tyler Perry. They all think they want to be in a movie and shit. People don't want to work. They want to be on American Idol. Motherfuckers don't want to work. Nuh-uh. It says Elon net worth is at 500 billion. Said he has so much money he can give every person in America $14.92. Damn. Elon can buy every single American, including babies, a brand new iPhone 17. Damn, 500 billion is wild. That is not even an amount of money. 500 billion is not an amount of money. 500 billion it's not money. It's 500 billion is like you just own oxygen at that point. You own air. 500 billion, there's nothing I could just walk anywhere. Be like, hey man, I'm going to drive that truck across. I don't want to have an Uber. I'm going to buy this Lambo. And when I get to where I'm getting, I'll just give it to whoever's standing there. That's 500 billion. It's like, bro, dude just rolled up and gave me this brand new 2026 Camry. What? Yeah, he just gave me the keys to the title and everything. He said he just needed to ride across town. He didn't want to call an Uber. So he just bought a Camry, drove the shit up and just gave it to me. That's air. It's like, who is, man? That's Elon Musk, motherfucker, $500 billion. He said, yeah, man, here's a new car. I don't even park cars, man. I don't got time to park. I just give my car away, and when I gotta leave, I just buy another one. It's like, hold the fuck up, what? Yeah, man, I don't even park cars no more. I don't even do laundry. I just buy new clothes. I take my clothes off and throw them in a trash can. Give them to Goodwill. The moment I take them off, give them to Goodwill. That's crazy. Just walking the stores and be like, I want to buy this entire car. I want to buy everything. Everything in here. Man. Did you hear about China's population going down drastically? They practiced population control for so long that the majority of their population now are elderly and dying. Oh, yeah. And they living out in the countryside. The cities are empty. In China, the cities are completely, they're overgrowing food because nobody's eating the food. They've overgrown it. So they got all of this food they're throwing away all the time because nobody's there to buy the food. It's crazy in China right now. And now they're saying they're leaning the one child rule. They're allowing people to have more children and stuff. It's, man. Yeah, China's going downhill bad. They're building all of these bridges and all this crazy shit to try to keep, work going, but nobody's living there. They all live down the countryside. But when you go to the countryside, there's nobody there. Like, entire towns are completely empty. Like, there's nobody there. Like, where'd all the people go? Nobody knows, man. China's crazy. There's something going on over there, man. And they don't never let us see what's going on over there. So I don't know, man. It's nuts. It's nuts. Oh, yeah, the first trillionaire, that's it. Man. We are at 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I said I was going to do a live stream for 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour at night. I've done almost 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours at night. This is a 6 hour on YouTube day. I've been on YouTube for 6 hours today, and I still edited a video that I got dropping tomorrow at 10 a.m., and the video is almost an hour long. The entire day today was dealt with doing that studio shit, picking up my studio stuff, taking a nap, cleaning the yard. I had to clean the car up. I haven't done any clients, and YouTube. So I've done about 9 or 10 hours today on YouTube because, like I said, I had to do the whole video. I recorded the video, everything. That was after the morning live stream already. Oh, yeah, I edit everything on my phones. I do all edits on, because the phones are easier. My phones are so fast. My computer, I could edit on the computer, but it's like, I don't like that. With the phone, I could walk around and edit. I could be in the car editing. I could drive somewhere. I can edit in the store. Man. Stream for 24 hours like Kai Cenat? I don't know. And the thing about my live streams, what a lot of people didn't realize, I did a live stream one time for 7 hours. I never get up. I don't get up and use the bathroom. I don't walk away from the camera. There's no dead space, really. My live streams are really straight through. I could do 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, no bathroom, and I'm drinking stuff. I just don't have to use the bathroom because my body it learned how to drink things and hold things, because I've always been doing rideshare to where we drink and drive all the time, and we don't use the bathroom all damn day. We just drink. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get out and do some rides. I'm gonna look and see how the market's looking right now, because I don't know how the market's looking. If there's some areas out there that need rides, I'll probably go out. If no areas need rides, I'm not going nowhere. Let's see. Downtown is at 20%. The airport's at 40%. I don't think there's no rides really needed. Let me hit the airport real quick. I'm going to see something. Wait a minute. Let me see. How many people are at this damn air? Come on, fucking thing. Stop doing that. I'm going to see if we only have 3,000 people arriving in the next 2 hours. Yeah, it's not a lot. Yeah, I'll probably go out there and detail one of the trucks. I'm going to go, it's the beginning of the month. Everybody's paying rent and shit like that, paying mortgage and all of that stuff. So, yeah. Saw the surge for the first time, yeah. So I'll probably get off this live stream, go out here. I got to detail my truck. I'll vacuum it out and everything, clean up, the seats, clean the floors up, because I didn't drive it all day today. The last time I drove it was probably 2 days ago. I think I picked up somebody like 2 days ago, and that's the last time. I've been driving a Beamer for the last couple of days. Oh, I drove it yesterday because I had a flat tire. So I had to drive it yesterday because the Beamer was, I try to use the Beamer as my going around town car, because I hate to drive my truck, because when you're driving a black SUV, you get this itch to want to turn the app on and work. I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be one of them people who work nonstop. So I park my truck at home, and it forces me to take a break. I park my truck at home. I won't drive it for like 2 days, because it forces you to take a vacation so you can mentally stay healthy, physically stay healthy, stay off the road. You don't wreck your car. You don't get road fatigue. So I take my car, driving my Jeep. I can't work. Well, I can, but why? Because I might pull up to a group of 4 and 5. I'm not putting 4 or 5 people in my Beamer. I'm not doing it. So I'd rather have the truck, and that's when I know I'm working. If I'm in the truck, I'm working. If I'm in the car, most likely I'm not. Some of my private clients, they actually, get the car. My private clients like the car. They were like, oh, yeah, bring the Beamer, man. The car is fast as shit. Pull up to the airport. That's just like pulling to the pit crew. That car come flying in, throw all the luggage in, and we zip out of there. Yeah, man, that car is quick. I'm like, yeah, it's a fast little car. Yeah, them rocks on the freeway, man, crazy, crazy. Gas $4 now, $5.50 out there, yeah. And that's why, only if my clients call me and need a ride, I'll go pick them up. And they can tell me whether car, truck, how many people they got, I'll do that. But normally, if I turn the apps on and there's no activity going, I don't just arbitrarily turn that app on. It's trash. It's trash. And I'm not about to do that. Uber, I haven't driven for Uber since June the 14th. That was the last time I drove an Uber trip was on June the 14th. Uber is just, there's no money on Uber for me. It's waste. I'm not going to put my truck on Uber and not be paid right for it. If Uber was paying right, I'd let them use my truck. I can sell myself to my private clients and to their friends and to everybody else instead of letting Uber sell me at a discount and give me $13 for a ride that I get $60 for on my own. Uber is charging people $50, $60 for these rides, giving us $13 to $17 on it. So I'm like, my rate is $60. If I'm taking somebody from the airport all the way up to the 10, up to 51, all the way up around the 101 up there, oh, that's $100 ride all day, $100. And the people don't mind. They'll pay it. Here you go, $100. I'll pull them to the airport, load all the luggage. They got all their drinks set up and everything else. Get them up to where they got to get to, $100, no problem. Same shit on the apps, $13, $17. Same exact ride I just did on the app would pay me $17, but I get $100 for it doing it my way. So it's almost like 5x. So if I do my own rides, I can work 5 times less than being on the app. If I work on the app, I got to work 5 times as hard, 5 times the trips, 5 times the mileage, 5 times the hours to get paid exactly the same if I just do it on my own. So I'm not trying to be rich. So I'm like, well, all I got to do is like one day on the app. If I could do a good day on the app and make $1,000, that's me working on the app all week to make $1,000. I could do it in one day instead of 5 days. Make $1,000 in one day. That means I take somebody to the concert back and forth. Like the other day, I had a $500 day the other day, but because my clients stacked each other, I ended up making $500, but I had to give $160 away. So I would have made close to $700, $800 if I wouldn't have had to give one of my clients away to Derek. But Derek had to take one because my clients were double stacked. He came through, took my 160 client. I did my 350 client. Plus I made like an extra $100, $150 on the app just waiting for my clients to get done. So that would have been a really good day if my clients wouldn't have been double stacked. But that's why you got to have people on your team that you can trust. If Derek wouldn't have been there, I would have been screwed up. So he showed up, helped my clients out. Then my clients ended up booking me for December already. They hooked me up, booking me for December for the WWE event. So that's how we work out here. If I can make $100 an hour and somebody else is making, let's say, $25 an hour, they got to work 4 hours to equal my 1 hour. So if I get $100 ride every 3-4 hours, I'm good with that because I can do a ride, come home, hang out with the dogs, bake cookies, drink, do some YouTube, do another ride. Now I'm at $200. Come home, bake cookies, do whatever I want to do, YouTube, do my last ride. That's $300 I worked that day, but I only worked 3 hours. Where the next person who's on the apps probably worked 10 to 12 hours to make the same 300. They work 10 to 12 hours. I work 3 hours. That's it. And I do it in staggers. I'll do early, come home, I'm done, do what I got, enjoy my day, take a nap, whatever. Next ride, all right, go pick them up for $100. Set up 3 rides a day between $70 and $150. 3 rides a day is all you need. You don't need to do 20 rides a day. If you can do 3 rides a day, you keep your car off the road, you're protecting it, you're making a lot of money, and you're not pushing yourself. If you want to do 6 rides a day at $100, you just made $600. Fine. Most of my trips are round trips. So it's almost like 2 trips. I'll take somebody there and take somebody back, make $300. I'm not trying to do no 20 damn trips a day. 2-3 trips a day, 5 trips a day. If I do 6 trips a day, that's a lot of trips for me. A lot of trips. Because I'm trying to run $50 to $100, $200 a trip. I'm not trying to do no 5-6 trips a day. I just want 3 good trips. and I leave my schedule open because my clients be having emergencies. They go, oh, we steal clients off of Uber all the time. And I don't even call them Uber and Lyft clients. These people they're looking for transportation. They're transportation people. So anybody who's looking for transportation, they got an option to use Uber, Lyft, the bus, taxi, or private driver. You have an option. A lot of people choose Uber and Lyft because Uber and Lyft is like on their phone and it's that quick. But if I can be on their phone that quick, they don't got to choose Uber, Lyft, the bus, or the taxi. They can just choose me. So that's my thing. Just choose me. Yep, I can remember the last time I've done more than 3 rides in a day. Exactly. It's crazy. When I see people say, oh, man, I did 18 rides today. That's an $1,800 day for me at $100 a ride. That's an $1,800 day. That's crazy. 18 rides in a day. Oh, I did 22 rides a day. That's $2,200 in a day for me. I'm like, no, man, if I could just do $50 a ride, a couple of hours later do another $40, $50 ride, a few hours later do a $100 ride, I don't have to do but 3, 4, 5 rides a day, and that's it. 5 is my max. After 5, I'm passing rides to other fucking people. Jeff, I'm like, nah, man, can you pick up my client from downtown? Why? Because I'm at home about to eat. I'm not going back out. I've already did 4 rides. I made $480. I'm not going back out. You don't gonna make this last 100? That last 100 might be me wrecking my car. It ain't worth it. I'd rather give the money away to somebody. I've made enough. Here, you have that money. I'm good. I don't want to make, 7, do 18 fucking rides just because I'm greedy as hell. I want all the money. No, I just want enough. That's it. If I got enough to cover everything I got to cover, to stay within budget, I got people on my team I could just pass a ride to. Hey, man, you busy? No. Can you do me a favor? I got a client downtown leaving the game. She leaves in about an hour. I'm going to send you her phone number, send her a picture of your car. And that's why I tell everybody, take a picture of your car, but in a nice place. Hold up. This thing is kind of over, son. Then we would take a picture of your car, but when you take a picture of your car, take it like in front of palm trees. Take it in front of a building, a nice building or something. Take it in front of, I got pictures of my car like this. Because I want people, when I'm sending my pictures to clients, I want people to see what'll be showing to pick them up. So I'll send them something like this. Wait a minute. Just easy stuff. I'll send them a picture like this. And it's nothing. It's just sitting in a hotel thing. That's my truck. This will be coming to pick you up. Okay. And I'll send them the front because my front is blacked out. So I'll send them the front, say it's blacked out. Is the only truck that's all blacked out that'll be pulling up. Okay, cool. Or I'll send them something like this. So I'll send them this picture here too. I say, this is what I'll be pulling up, picking you up in right there. I always send them a really nice picture. Now, I have other pictures of my truck too. Like this is where, let me show you where, wait a minute. Oh, something's in my eye. This picture here, let's say this is a picture right here. Oh, bam. So this is a picture of my truck in my house. I would never send no client that picture. That's a truck in front of my house, parked in front of my house. That's not a client picture. If I send them a picture like this, that's in front of my house doing construction. I don't want that. I want to send them a nice picture of my truck. My truck's sitting out somewhere. So when they see it, they go, oh, okay. So I'll send them a picture like that. So I'm like, this is the truck that'll be coming to pick you up. I always send a nice picture, a really nice picture, because I want them to be enthusiastic about this clean, black, super nice truck coming to pick them up. That's what I want to send them a picture of. It's like if you're trying to sell somebody a house, you send them a really good picture of the house. You don't send them the house when it's half burnt down and the doors are all boarded up and the windows. You don't do that. You send the best picture you can possibly get of the house to make people want to come and at least look at the house to buy the house. That's how it works. But wait a minute. This thing is killing me right now. I don't know what the problem is with that. But that's how it is, though. I'm one of these people, man. I'm big on aesthetics. Like if you want to sell something, make it look like something that somebody wants to buy. That's all. If you want to sell somebody a ride, send them a picture of your vehicle, because Uber's going to send them a cartoon picture. Lyft's going to send them a cartoon picture. I send them a real picture of my actual truck in a really nice setting, all cleaned up, palm trees in the background, nice, valet in the background. Like when I send my car pictures, if I tell them I'm going to come pick them up in my car, this is what I'll send them. I'll say, hey, I'm going to come pick you up in the car, this. And this is a picture at the Westin. So that's me parked in front of the Westin right there. So when I go to the Westin and I pick people up in the valet, that's my car sitting in valet at the Westin. It's pretty basic. Wait a minute. Hold up. I think that's better like that. All right. So that's better. So that's my car sitting at the Westin. And I take these pictures when I'm picking people up. Like I park in front of the Westin to pick people up. But while I'm waiting on them, I'll stage my car for a good picture because it's a good marketing picture. So when anybody in Tempe says, hey, come pick me up tomorrow for the airport, I'll say, okay, I'll be bringing my car. This is my car. They go, oh, shit, that's at the hotel. I'm like, yep. So they know what it's going to look like when they walk out the hotel. I take a picture of my car in front of a lot of hotels because I want people to know what it looks like walking out the hotel. Because that was that hotel. I know I got another one in here somewhere. Then I did this hotel here. I think this is the Canby. So that's another hotel right there. So I took a picture in front of like the Canby or something like that. I hate that. But I always wait till I get in the valet. So when I get in the valet, I'm waiting on my people. I'll get out the car. I'll take my picture of it. Because if anybody goes to that hotel and says, hey, can you pick me up from the Canby tomorrow? Yep, I can. This is what I'll be driving. They go, oh, shit, that's right in front of the hotel. Yeah, because I'm there all the time. Always take a picture of your car in the valet. So when people walk outside, they know what the valet looks like and where your car is most likely going to be and what it looks like and how it's set up. I don't just say, I'll be in a BMW. No, I want them to see the exact BMW I'm going to be in with it cleaned up and ready to show up and everything. I do it all the time, but that's how, I try to use, because the picture tells 1,000 words and our brains think in terms of pictures. Like if you say the word elephant, you're going to think of an elephant. You're going to think of a gray elephant with a trunk and everything because you don't think of the word elephant spelled out in cursive with a line under it with dots around it. You don't think of that. When you say elephant, you think of an actual elephant because your brain thinks in pictures. Therefore, I take as many pictures as I can to erase conversation. I'll be there to pick you up tomorrow in my truck. Boop, send them a picture of it. Cool. I don't go, yeah, it's a black truck. It's got, silvery type of wheels. The front is blacked out. It's the limited max, you don't got to explain none of that shit. Send them a picture. It's 1,000 words. You're done. The transaction is going to be complete. Because they're going to say, okay, perfect. If you want to send them a picture of the inside, send them a picture of the inside. How many we got? 6. Send them a picture of the inside to show them what the inside looks like. That way people can already have their seating arrangements. Hey, I'm going to sit in the back seat. We'll sit in the very back. All right, we'll sit in the front seat. That's fine. That you're helping people with pictures get business moving. That's all I do. I'm a businessman. I do whatever it takes to get business moving in that direction. And once business moving, the transaction is done, we're on to the next. Let's go get the next. Let's do the next. I don't waste a lot of time on the same transaction. You secure the transaction, you lock in the transaction, do the best you can do at it so that person wants to repeat that transaction. But don't hammer and stay on that transaction too long. Like a lot of Uber drivers, this is how I educate them. When they're out there, say check engine like me off commission a little bit. Oh man. MicDrop, what's up, Mike? Doing some Uber right now. There you go, brother. Get that money. But this is how I help some of the Uber drivers out there. I say, when you are trying to close a deal to make somebody your private client, never talk about the problems you have with Uber. Have a quick discussion of why you want them to be your private client. This is what you say. You say, I got my card. If you ever need a ride again, here's my personal card, because a lot of times what you pay at Uber is not what we get as a driver. You may pay $60 for the ride, but I might get $21 out of the $60. We can do a better deal than that. Okay, perfect, fine. Let me go, because they don't like seeing people get ripped off. Okay, we can do that. You don't have to say, you know what? Here's my route. Here's my card. This and that. Because Uber sucks. They're a greedy corporation. They're run by a bunch of narcissists. I can't believe they haven't been sued yet. They need to be taken. That's too much information. That person will never call you because you are just raging right now about Uber. You need to just say, hey, take my card. A lot of times Uber charges you $60. I only get like $20, but we can do a better deal than that. So next time you need a ride, just shoot me a text directly, whatever. Quick. It's quick. You made an initial. Once they become your client, that's when you can rage. That's when you can drive and say, yeah, I'm glad you're my client, because, man, this company, they really be ripping people off, man. They charging us this and that. And y'all can have that conversation in the car. But don't make that conversation how you close the deal to get them to be your client. To get them to be your client, efficiency, professionalism, straight to the point. Take my card. The next time you need a ride, just shoot me a text. My number's on there. You can pay me cash up or Venmo, because a lot of times Uber charges you $60. We're only getting like $20, $21 out of that. we can do a much better deal than that. Oh, perfect. Yep. I also do airport pickups. I do, events. I do concerts, whatever you know. I could take up to this many people. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Do not rage them. You rage on a Facebook profile pitch. You can rage on Facebook. You can rage on YouTube. Yeah, Uber sucks and they're assholes. Take my card. I can't stand Uber. They're running drivers into the ground. We can't even fix our cars. Now you just sound like a complaining ass disgruntled driver. They're never going to call you. If that's how you're trying to close the deal, yeah, and I can't believe they're beating I lost my last car because I couldn't afford it and they overcharged me for this and that. Just call me if you need a ride because I need the money and I'm tired of Uber and Lyft, and they're going to be looking at you like, thanks for the card. Appreciate it, bro. As soon as they get in the building, right in the dumpster, they done with that. They no, I ain't calling that motherfucker back. He's tripping. Dude was straight raging, man. He was going on for like 5 minutes. You just lost a chance to get a client. That's not how you get clients. You get clients with ease, just an easy transaction. Make it seamless. Make it easy to digest. Hey, take my card. Call me when you got time. Say if you need a ride to the airport tomorrow or something like that, let me know. Just shoot me a text like an hour, 2 hours before that. I'll come get you. No rage involved. Straight transaction. No rage. How can I help you? I can help you. I can be at the airport tomorrow at this time. If you need somebody to come pick you up tomorrow, I could take, luggage, this and that. I'll be here. Just let me know. Text me. Straight transaction. No rage whatsoever. Because so many drivers rage. And I've actually recorded people when a driver was raging and was wondering, why didn't I get this client? Why did I not get this client? Well, you were raging. The client didn't want to hear all that extra shit. They didn't want to hear all that. You lost a potential client that could have set you up with other clients. That could have been a $100 client, setting you up with a $300 client. Now you made $400 off of one business card. You made $400 off that card because you got the 100, then you got the 300 for the concert. Then you might get a $50 for now you up to $400 something off of one business card. But if you fuck up that initial transaction, that connection, that willingness to chat with you, you rage too much, you fucked it, you just lost it. Another driver is going to swoop in and get that. Now that driver next week is going to make $300 off of that person in a little circle. Always come in and do legit business. Do straight, efficient, good business. And that's how we protect our community. Because all the money that Uber and Lyft are taking out of our communities, they're not reinvesting back into our communities. If we have $1 million in our community, Uber comes in and charges everybody $1 million. Uber's only going to give back half that money, if that. So that community went from being worth $1 million to now being worth $500,000 because Uber took all the fees out. They took $500,000 worth of fees away. Now you're not in $1 million community no more. You're in a $500,000 community. But let's say I'm in a community and we got all these drivers. Our community's worth $1 million, and you give that money to drivers who live in that community. Guess what? The $1 million never leaves the community. It's $1 million community who just invested the $1 million back into them, who's going to turn around and put the $1 million back into them. It's like Black Wall Street in Greenville, Oklahoma. You keep just transferring the same $1 million back and forth in your community, you always stay a $1 million community. But if you allow apps to come in and take fees out of your community is worth less and less and less and less because there's feeing you to death, taxing you to death, less. And now at the end of the day, you're worth $300,000. You were $1 million community early in the morning. Now you're worth a $300,000 community because you've been taxed and feed. Everybody's came in that community and extracted all that money out. As drivers, we keep that money in the community. When you give me money, I turn around and I shop at a small business in that same community. So that 100 you gave me goes, 50 goes to this person, 50 goes to that person. The 200 you gave me, 100 of it goes to the dog place to give my dog a dog bath, right down. So all that money stays in that $1 million community. I'm just circulating that money. You give it to me, I give it to somebody else. You give it to me, I give it to that person. I never take that money outside of the community. I keep my community being $1 million community by making sure I buy local. I keep my money local. That's if I got to spend outside the community, it's to Verizon. That's it. Everything else, I'm right. All my stores, local. I go to La Tiendas and Conocieres, whatever it takes. I do anything I can do to keep that money local because that's what we have to do if we want to stay at a level to where our communities aren't exploited, especially the black community gets exploited. There is no reinvestment into the black community. Black people will use Uber and Lyft to death. And Uber and Lyft never puts money back into that community. They take the money out. They never put it back. They don't give it to the drivers. If they gave it to the drivers could turn around and give it back to the community. But they don't. They have paid the drivers. They don't even pay the drivers enough to give back to the community. But if you said, I want a private driver, I'm paying Uber 40. How about I give you the 40? If you give me the 40, my son has to get a haircut for 40. So therefore, you give me the 40, I give the 40 to the guy that's right down the street from here. That $40 never leaves our community. You gave it to me, I gave it to him. We're still $1 million community because we just keep transferring the money to each other. You take care of me, I take care of you. That's how it works. That's how you keep a community up. Because all these corporations, they're just eating us alive, man, because we don't understand how money works. We don't understand how transferring funds work. I told people how to move money on credit cards. When you got a 0% balance card, you pay a 4% fee to move it. A 4% fee is better to move that versus you paying whatever the interest rate is on that card until you pay that card off. Pay the 4%, move it. The 4% holds you for 12 to 15 months or something like that. So you might pay $160 to move $4,000. You move, but on $4,000, if you pay that $4,000 off, it's costing you $110 every single month. 110, then 108, then 102, then 97. Way more than the 160 if you would have just transferred it to a zero balance account and paid it off. You be done. So it's like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So everything you're saying is facts. Catch you later about picking up my client from work. Yeah, all right, brother. Get on out there, Darius, man. Get on out there. See, my friend is a chef. He just got his hours cut tonight. Well, Kelly, tell him, get business cards. I don't know where some of my cards are in here. I know I got a couple of racks of them right here. I just ordered new business cards, actually. But they're sending me more because these cards came out super duper dark. I don't like these. But here's my business cards right here. See how dark this got my truck on it? They came out way too dark. So they're sending me a whole new shipment with the cards lighter because I'm like, I don't know if y'all use too much black ink in that thing, but my cards look damn near black. It's like, they're like, oops, we'll send you another ship. So they're sending me a whole new shipment. Tell him, get some business cards made and look at what he can do in the community. Can he get somebody to and from work? It might be a nurse who don't have a car and she's paying Uber $27 every morning to get to work. $27 to go 4 miles every day. $27. When he say, you know what, just give me $20. No tip. You only got to give me a tip. Just $20. It's $40 round trip. So instead of her paying $54 round trip, she's paying $40, saving $17. Plus she's not tipping. Because if you got to pay $27 and tip the driver $5, that's $32 each way. 32 turns into $64 a day. $64 a day. When you turn around saying I could give you $40 a day instead of $64 a day, $40 a day. So you're saving $24 a day, which is basically one trip free every single day. You're getting a free trip. All I'm doing is giving you $40. That's it. $40. And so it's all right. Take me to work every day, 5 days a week, $200 a week. $200 a week is $800 a month. $800 a month is your car and your insurance on that car. And you're keeping that money locked into the community because you like, hey, she's paying me $200 a week instead of paying, $64 a day with tip and everything. 64 days times 5, she's paying $300 a week. She's paying over $1,200 a month. She went from paying over $1,200 a month to giving me $800 a month. She's saving $400 a month. So she probably saving enough to cover groceries and everything else, $400 a month. Plus you're getting $800 a month. Everybody's winning. There's no loser in that situation. Everybody's winning because we're all keeping that money circulating through helping each other out in our community. The moment we let corporate come in and say, hey, pay us and we'll pay the driver, you're ripping us off. And that's how the scheme works. Pay us the $100 and we'll pay the driver. How much are you paying the driver? Don't worry about it. We'll pay the driver. Just pay us and we'll pay the driver. Well, how much are you paying the driver? Don't worry about it. Now, when you find out how much they paying the driver, I gave Uber $100. Well, Uber gave me 46. What? Yeah, Uber gave me 46 out of the 100. That was $54 in taxes on a $46 charge. $46 charge, $54 in taxes equals $100. Imagine going to the grocery store buying $45 worth of food and then you run your cart and it says 100. You'd be like, wait a minute, I just bought $45 worth of food. Oh, taxes is $55. Wait a minute, it's $45 worth of food. Yeah, taxes is $55. It makes you think, how can the taxes be over 100% of what I'm paying? If it's 45 times 100%, it's 45. So it will be $90 at 100%. You're telling me it's 100, which is 55 over 45, which is about 105 to 110%. Your tax rate is crazy, and we get mad at paying 15% taxes. We think 15% taxes is high, but we're paying Uber and Lyft 100% taxes. We're paying them 110% taxes because the fee is only $45. So why are they charging you 100? Taxes. They're taxing the shit out of people. And this is how they eat. And this is what I teach people on my rideshare videos, to be smarter with the way they do business out there. I'm an accountant. I'm an old school accountant. I look at all numbers. All I look at is numbers. And if the numbers make sense, I'll do the deal. If the numbers don't make sense, we got to negotiate. We got to talk about it because the numbers don't make sense. I don't think I'm getting a fair cut. You know, they say, well, you getting a fair cut. No, you're taking too much of a cut, which means now you're not getting any of the cut because now I got private clients now. I haven't drove Uber since June the 14th. Uber has been missing out on 6 months of income with me. You know how much they make off a driver in 6 months? Do you know how much fees they charge a driver in 6 months of a driver driving full time? They probably making 40 grand off of a driver in 6 months. 40 G's in 6 months they making in fees off of a driver. I've not given them $40,000. 2 drivers take off, that's minus 80. 3 drivers take off, that's $120,000. 4 drivers take off, is $160,000 a year they're losing. Or in 6 months they're losing. 160 a year, 160 in 6 months is 320 for a whole year. That's more than $250,000 we can take away from Uber. $250,000, 4 of us just quit driving Uber every year. Just 4 of us, that's $250,000, 4 of us. If you want to make it 40, now you're at 2.5 million. Multiply that shit by 10. 40 drivers quit Uber, 2.5 million in our pockets, out of their pockets. 2.5 million that stand in our community, not leaving our community. It's a lot of money. $2.5 million a year. If 40 of us that live in Phoenix, we keep $2.5 million in Phoenix and we spend $2.5 million in Phoenix in 1 year. That's a lot of damn money. But people don't think that big. They want to stay busy. Uber keeps me busy. Lyft keeps me busy. Uber and Lyft keeps you broke. You don't even see it though. The reason why I'm not broke because I don't drive Uber and Lyft. I'm not dumping tons of money into repairs. I'm not dumping tons of money into fixing my car, into gas. I'm not doing that. I'd rather not. I'd rather do a private client. Do 1 private client a day, and that's equal to about 3-4 hours of work. 2 private clients a day is a full day's work for me, and I'm only working 2-3 hours. I could do 4 private clients a day, and that's almost like working a day with overtime included. And I'm only working like maybe 4 or 5 hours, but I'm banking almost $500. That's a lot. $500. I do that for 5 days. That's $2,500 a week. In 5 days, $2,500 a week. That's $10,000 a month because there's 4 weeks in a month. I can make 10 G's a month, $120,000 a year working 4 to 5 hours a day. But that means I got to go out and buy a big ass truck. Means I got to go make sure it's running right all the time. Got to keep putting gas in it. Got to keep tires on it. It's an investment. It ain't free money. It's not free money. It's going to cost you, but you got to spend money to make money. If you ain't spending the money to make the money, you'll never make the money. Oh, yeah. I spent $1K on repairs, used ChatGPT to help me. I've saved over $600 in labor so far. That's what it is. And that's what my channel do, man. I got a lot of repairs on my channel. A lot of repairs on my channel showing people how easy it is to change brakes, how easy it is to change spark plugs, easy it is to change a serpentine belt. If you were taking your car to an automotive shop, you are giving up profits that you could be keeping in your pocket. You just kept $600 in your pocket. $600 is a week's worth of clients for some people. So you basically just earn yourself a week's vacation by doing 1 repair on your car. 1 repair on your car saved you and gave you a week vacation so far. That's how you take vacation as an independent contractor. When I tell people when I'm driving in my car, I'm on vacation. When I'm driving in my truck, I'm working. I take vacation every single day. I drive around. I do all what I got to do. I do my errands. I buy my shit. I'm on vacation. I'm not working. I don't turn the apps on. Like I said, my truck might not move for 2 days. 2-day vacation. How? Because I just had a lot of clients. My clients stack me up pretty good. I'm good with that. I'm going to take a couple of days off. I'll work if I have to. I'm going to keep my schedule open. That's how you do it, man. You don't let these apps run you ragged. There's so many people out there stressed. The one guy who got killed here, probably he's a driver for Lyft. He got killed in Guadalupe. Guadalupe is around the corner from my house. Guadalupe is what I name my Jeep after. My Jeep is Lupita. I took a picture with Lupita in front of the Guadalupe sign. This is my Jeep. Like, I named my Jeep after this part of town that I'm always in all the time. I know it's in there somewhere. Where's Lupita at? Where's Lupita? It's in there somewhere. Whatever. I don't know. But this is my big ass Jeep. So that's Lupita. That's my Jeep, Lupita, Guadalupe. So on the sides of my Jeep, I had Lupita down for Guadalupe because I take pictures in Guadalupe all the time. And this is this is the big church right in the dead center of Guadalupe. There's a huge church in the middle of Guadalupe. That church right there. Big old church. And I always park my Jeep in front of the church and take a picture. That's Guadalupe. I love Guadalupe. Last week, driver got murdered in Guadalupe. Lyft driver murdered right in my little peaceful part of town. Nothing happens in Guadalupe. Peaceful part of town. Big old police station. Big old fire station. Nothing happens in Guadalupe. I hang in Guadalupe. Easiest place to be. Lyft driver shot in the back. Killed right in the car. You know why? Because he was one of those drivers that takes every single ride. Lyft and Uber, they do not vet every person on their app. They are putting people in your cars that will kill you. They don't vet these. Lyft and Uber want money. They will take money from anybody. You could be an ex-con, ex-felon, on your way to prison, on your way. You can sign up and get you a Lyft account today. They don't care. They're not vetting these people. So when they finally do vet these people and these people, something happened to it, the family is like, we have a dead husband. We got a dead father. We got a dead, son. Because you let somebody get in this car that should have never been in that car. That guy was not, he should have been on public transportation or taken somewhere by a family. He shouldn't have been in no Uber or Lyft car. But he got killed right around the corner from my house, right where I take my Jeep because I named my Jeep after that part of town. Love it. But when I see things like that happen, it makes me happy not to be on Uber since June. It makes me happy not to drive on Lyft. I drive on Lyft maybe 3-4 times a week maybe. It makes me happy to have private clients that I can trust, that I'm going to their house. I'm picking them from my airport. I'm getting them from work. These are my private people. They're not going to kill me. I'm their way to and from home. You get on these apps, you doing high AR rides, you out there taking every ride because you got to keep the money. You working 10-hour days, 12-hour days. You putting yourself at risk to get shot. Right around the corner from my house last week. Killed, point blank. Bam. Shot him in the car. Dude was on meth. Dude was high on meth. High on meth, got in the car, shot him, bam. The girlfriend was so scared, she called the police, said, my boyfriend just shot the Lyft driver. Girlfriend was like, he's high on meth right now. He's high on meth. Dude's on meth, getting rides through Uber and Lyft, on meth. Bam, killed dude. Dude was like 50 years old, had kids, wife, whole family, driving on these ragged ass apps, making $6, $7. I'm driving private clients, $100, $250, $350. I'm not doing no $7 shit and getting shot in the back. I don't drive on these apps. It ain't worth it to me. My life is worth way more than $7. I'm not taking those $7 rides to some shady ass in the middle of the fucking night because I drive nights. Middle of the night, I'm driving around. Pick up this person for $4, Jeff. Nope. Pick up this person for $13. Nope. I see a ride pop up, $78 black SUV. Okay, that must be a business person. Because ain't nobody order no black ride for no $78. That's a thug. That shit just don't happen. It just don't happen. So I cruise through. Sure enough, dude's walking out of a strip club. Hey, man, thanks for picking us up, bro. No problem. Guaranteed. If they would have got a basic ride for $7, nope, I wouldn't have took that shit. Because you don't know who's on these apps. That dude was working, making money for his family. Even his wife was like, he works 10, 12 hours every day. He takes almost every ride because he wants people to get around. He wants to help people. Shot right in the back in his own car by a dude on meth. You can't pay me enough to do no shit like that on Uber Lyft. Uber Lyft don't allow people to say no. If you cancel too many rides, you tell people no, they'll kick you off the apps as a driver. They won't let you keep telling people no. Even if you say, dude, you tatted up from your neck all the way down, you acting all sketchy and jumpy and shit, I'll drive the fuck off. And anybody who watches my videos on my channel, you guys hear me narrate in my videos as I'm driving what I'm saying to people. You hear me say when I'm stopping. I'll leave a motherfucker standing right on the curb. I'm like, I'll pull up my black truck. It's goddamn 2 o'clock in the morning. The person is still in the building. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. They're in the building. I'm out front in my truck. This shit just happened the other day too. If you ain't outside or either walking towards my truck when I'm pulling up, because you know where I am on the map. You know where I am. So you see me driving across town to get there and you still ain't ready. You still think you're going to make me wait 5-10 minutes? Cancel. I drive off. I don't get carjacked. If I pull up my black truck, I'll look around. It's bushes and shit. It's this and that. I ain't getting set up. Cancel. Drive the fuck off. And I'm still alive to this day because of that. The way I drive keeps me alive. I don't wait on people at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, waiting 10 minutes. Oh, I got 10 minutes, bro. I'll be out in 10 minutes. No, you won't. Cancel. Order another ride when you're ready. I'm not sitting in front of nobody's house not knowing who these people are. Even if I got jacked or something, this person don't even know who these people are. I don't know who jacked my Uber driver. I was just taking my time getting ready at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I heard some shots outside. My Uber driver got carjacked. That happened one day to a dude in the morning, early morning. It was on the news, early morning. The guy drove up to pick up his dude that was going to the airport. 5 o'clock in the sun was up. The dude is sitting in his car waiting for the guy to come out, waiting, just sitting in front of a house. Dudes cruised up, took his car, carjacked him, pistol whipped him, took off in his car. The guy who it was came out the house with his luggage and everything and saw the Uber driver all beat up. They took the Uber driver's phone and everything, beat him up. He's like, well, I thought you left. I saw the car driving off. I thought you left. Uber driver beat up, laying in the driveway. Nah, if I get to your house, I'm going to look around. I don't see nobody. I don't see you moving on the map. Cancel, drive off. Because I'm not dying for no fucking $10, $20, $30. No, my life is worth too much. People got to get ready. Because they don't understand it. They think, oh, well, shit, I got 10 minutes. He can wait for 10 minutes. No, because that 10 minutes might be my life. It might be somebody setting me up. It might be somebody down the street like, hey, dog, I think that's an Uber driver over there. Because he just sitting in front of the house with his lights on. Oh, bro, I think that's an Uber driver. Hey, you want to try it? Hey, let's try it, man. You know, most Uber drivers don't carry anyways. Let's try it. You don't know who the hell's sitting on these streets plotting on us. So I don't wait. Nope. That's why I got private clients. My private clients say, Jeff, be at my house tomorrow at 3:35. I'm like, all right, I'll be there at 3:35. Sometimes I show up at 3:30 because they always early all the time. Get through traffic, pull up to their house, bam, let's roll, let's go. It's easier for me to live like that. Less stress than me showing up in some apartment complex at 3 o'clock in the morning, parking next to dumpsters and shit. I don't know which building the person is coming out of. I don't know. I see people walking around, people pulling in. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh shit. I'm making sure no car pull up behind me, making sure no car block me in the front. My car is in drive. I'm still in drive with my foot on the brake. I'm like, I'm ready to peel the fuck out. I'm like, this motherfucker better hurry up. You know what? Fuck this. Cancel. Drive off. I don't play that shit, man. And because we can't. With our life, we can't do that. We got to make it back home. Got dogs at home. Got people relying on me. I'm not going to die in these streets trying to make money on Uber and Lyft. It's not happening. Not happening. You got to be careful out there. But anyways, shit. Here we are at 3.5 hours on a 1 hour live stream. We are 3.5 hours deep in a 1 hour live stream. Thank you guys for helping me rock this live stream. When it gets good, and we keep it rolling. But I always plan on 1 hour. I got to start doing 1 hour live. I've been online today for almost 8 hours. Well, including my video here, about 9 hours. 9 hours I've been dealing with YouTube today. It's a full day. I'm full time on YouTube now. Shit, I'm full time on YouTube, baby. What's up? My first day on the job. No, but I'm going to start slowing this shit down. We doing 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour at night. And that's it. I can't be full time on YouTube now. I ain't ready for that shit. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you for the super chat. Astronomical. Appreciate the $5. It helps me out even when you think it don't. And most super chats, I heard, we're only getting anywhere from 40 to 50% of a super chat. We used to get 70%. We used to get 70% of super chats. We're now only getting between 40 to 50% of a super chat. Crazy, crazy. And I found that out on Kev's channel. My man Kev, I was watching his and I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because somebody super chatted him $99. They super chatted him $99 and he got $45 out of the $99. Because what they do is they take fees out and then you get 70% after fees are deducted. You can look that up. Type in, how much percentage of a super chat does a creator get on YouTube? It'll say 70% after fees are deducted. So it's not 70% of what you super chat. They deduct fees out, then they give you 70%. That's the slick shit. That's some Uber Lyft shit right there. Anyways, thank you, Nicole. Appreciate it. All right, Greg. All right, LaTanya, all you people out there. All right, Ecto Dust, El Cheeto Dust, El Cheeto Dust. That's funny. All right, man. At Kelly Sphere, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm up early in the morning so I can do my 1 hour live stream. That hope won't go to 3 hours. In the meantime, Keep making that money. Stay safe. And let's rock out with some business. We're doing business.